Office memes for a fucking hour. Right, it's fucking on.
Fucking love The Office.
What number is this, Charles? I don't fucking care.
It was meant to be the 50th. It was meant to be the 50th special.
54, is it? 50.
I thought it was
Fucking hell. All right, welcome back,
What?
guys.
Let me try some of this now.
Fucking brain liquor, this is, isn't it?
Oh my
Have
god!
you tasted this shit?
I've just tried that.
Oh, jittery David.
It's like, yeah.
This was meant to be a really sad episode because me and Charlie told Huey and Tom this. Well, we just told Tom now.
Yeah.
This is going to be our final podcast.
It's fucking devastating.
We've had a good run, boys.
Yeah, but there's no point.
Yeah.
There's still so much more running, not High Rocks.
No. Yeah. We'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
That's a fucking topic to speak about.
This is 45 minutes of me getting grilled.
Find out what episode we're on so we can actually... this is going to be the most dysfunctional podcast you will ever listen to. We are not sponsored by Usk Stoves for this one because we decided to... Not to drop them, not at all, but we would like to give them a massive thank you for all the support. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. This is episode...
53?
Oh my god, I don't know how to find it. 52.
Tom's eyes have got wider already.
Yeah, 52. Yeah, Wayne was
I'm just panicking right now. I just had this.
Tom, tell us where it all began.
It all started in my childhood.
Episode 52, and to be fair, we've gone from doing it on your sofa
in my old house.
in your old house with Belle, fucking
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot
jumping
about
around
that.
and barking.
Oh,
to
yeah.
then having stuff in that little room over there, doing a couple in there.
And then we went to my new house.
Then we
And then we got a studio 6 months ago.
and now we're back in the dungeon.
Back into the cave.
Also did one at Willpower. Well, Meg's place.
Yeah.
We've been here, there, and everywhere. So
I think that when we started, you're having a baby in a month. Fucking hell, yeah.
That's mad.
I didn't have Jack when we started, and I think life just, everyone's busy now.
yeah, it takes a lot of time to do all this shit. So like for the 8 people who've continued to listen to us,
2 of them are
shout
here.
out you guys.
Mad respect. Like,
You've kept the boys going.
But in all seriousness, right? You like we had the conversation when I come on and did the episode review. It literally started from you two saying, "Let's just talk about shit."
Well, it was him.
And then, like, you've had some class people on.
yeah, you have.
Like, and the thing is as well, like, I've said to you as well, because obviously I messaged you two in the group chat, like, the people you've had on, like, no one's been the same. Even if you've had 2 weightlifters on, they're not the same. 2 CrossFit people are not the same. Obviously, we've got Nan Laugher over there. Just
no man's land. No man. Yeah.
like, there's like sports and stuff that you've had people on for.
Yeah.
And I've listened to it and I've gone, do you know what? If I'd have never have listened to this episode, I've never like paid attention to what that sport is.
Yeah.
And then you listen to it and it's like, yeah, this is decent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm absolutely fucking fuming that this is ending. But I
Kind
get
of
it.
selfish, lads.
Yeah, come on.
Like,
It's hard to pick a favourite, isn't it? I mean, you don't want to pick a favourite because it means everyone else doesn't get picked, and it's kind of a bit of a dick move. But I've genuinely enjoyed everyone that came on. I haven't got like a favourite. Like, it was cool to sit and talk to Justin, just because that's something that you don't do. You don't get 3 hours to sit and like pick someone's brain or hear what they've got to say about like coaching at an insanely high level.
And the thing is with Justin as well, like you said, like you could have spoke to him for 5 hours and that episode would have never got boring. Like he is so like, there's like wisdom and then there's Justin. And he just talks about stuff and you just go, yeah, I get it. Like, you understand it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like the coaches you listen to that you respect were going to him for coaching. And you think there's levels to it all,
yeah.
Well, I think we should start the last podcast with the traditional, how's your week been?
How's my week been?
I am back to training at 5 a.m. because there's not enough hours in the day. I started Little Lifters 2 weeks ago. Nice. That was very fun. Working with 2 to 3 year olds is chaos.
I bet.
It's like herding cats. Like, fortunately, the parents are there though, and they have to, sort of keep
Rein them in.
Police it.
Keep them
That's
within
it.
like a small square.
Wind your neck in, like.
So the good thing is at the minute it's on a field, which is outside, which is awesome because it's nice. The field's right next to a park though. So the kids are they're just like, fuck this.
You see them divert like it's going to cross.
Sam's like that, right, guys, hop down there and you just look over, they're all on the swing.
Yeah,
Just
they're
like-
all-
Yeah.
No, but that was cool. So,
same old for me. It's just busier and busier. Charles, how was your week, mate?
Crazy this week. So currently fitting a kitchen as I'm working as well, and the 5-week challenge just finished today. So that was quite a fitting end, which was nice.
What were those?
Really good, really good. Loads of PBs, loads of big lifts. The people who made it today, it was a proper max out session here today. So there's some big like milestone numbers, like 80 kilo cleans for the girls, 50 kilo snatches for the girls. A couple of boys pushing like over the 105, 110s for the first time. So it was like it was really cool. Sheepy came, yeah. Shout out Sheepy. He's a fucking lunatic. Sheepy. What did he get? I think he did 110 clean and jerk, I think, in the end.
Good lad. Nice.
Snatched, I think, 75, and had a couple of close attempts at 80.
Nice
yeah,
work,
he's an absolute lunatic. But yeah, other than that, mate, just same old training, eating shit because we got no hob, no oven, just like air fryer everything, and then takeaways the rest. So yeah, but
I got a gas hob.
Yeah,
you can use it if you want. Mate. Use it. It's a camping one, like, so you can use that if you want.
Mate, that's what I had when I was doing my extension. Air fryer, a camping stove on a piece of ply, slow cooker. That's all we had.
Just outside.
No, mate, literally in the extension, I just had the camping stove. And James was like, "Does this catch fire?" I was like, "I don't know, fuck it."
Right,
how about you?
Next, because I want to fucking hear this.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm putting you last.
Oh, right, okay.
We need some time to unpack this.
Oh.
How was your week been, mate?
Well, stop shitting myself. That's a good, solid start.
It's always a good start.
It's only I could go away on holiday. So I went to Sri Lanka for 3 weeks. I come back, I ordered a chicken takeaway, got food poisoning. Should have gone to Glasgow to watch the Commonwealth Games. Instead, just sat in my living room, debating whether a movement was going to send me to the toilet for however.
Jesus.
But this week's been fine. Back training. Obviously, me and Sam are now back working together. Sam's trying to get me not fat, but fit.
Huey's bought 20 donuts for us to eat.
Yeah, but I've factored that into my macros.
Yeah, this is part of the macros. Yeah.
My full day of eating, 3 donuts.
Yeah.
Game done.
But no, everything's sound. As you are doing your house, I'm back to doing mine, and it's just mind-numbing already. The prices of everything. I bought a skip yesterday, 420 quid for a skip.
I know.
So then, like, my missus is like just chucking stuff in.
No,
and I'm like, no. And there's me like Tetrising like bits of wood, like stacking stuff at the sides, like the skip's like this much higher.
That'll suffice.
Some kid off the street chuck like an empty bottle in.
Oi!
No word of a lie, right? When we got the first skip, when I was ripping out my house, I had all this timber and everything in there, like glass, like everything in there. Jen rings me up, she goes, I'm a little bit scared. I said, why? She goes, there's 4 men outside the house. I said, what are they doing? She goes, they're looking at the skip. I was like, all right, cool. I said, well, if they don't come in the house, you'll be fine. So next minute, she rings me. She goes, can you just speak to one of them on the phone? I was like, yeah. So hello. He's like, all right, mate, can we empty your skip? And I was thinking, fuck, I've got nothing else to put in it.
No.
Mate, they cleared like half the skip. And I was like, I've just paid all this money for a skip. And now it's half full. So then I was just looking around and I was like, right, I'll start that room. Started ripping it out, still haven't finished it.
Yeah.
That was like 3 years ago.
I had, when we got a skip outside ours now, and you know the scrap iron. Any old iron. A guy came, we were like working on the house, so we had all the doors open. A guy came to the front door and he was like, your typical like one tooth to your head kind of job. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, and he was like, can I take something out of the skip? So I was like, yeah, no worries. And when I went out there, he was taking stuff out of the skip, and we had put some like Guinness. It was like fucking donkeys old. Like we found it. It was that old, and it was like an 8-pack of Guinness. And he was like, he looked at it, and I saw his eyes light up, and he just picked it up, and I was like, no way you're going to take that. And he took it, and I was like, no way you're going to fucking crack one of them now. And it's been in the sun for like.
It's like pouring out a can of
coffee. It's like, but he was a beer, mate. But he was just like, cheers.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And my dad made a joke, being like, oh yeah, you're gonna like have a sip of one of them on the way home now. And he was like, no, it's for the scrap. And he was like, what? The scrap metal from a can.
I bet that was like cottage cheese pouring out.
It would have been the worst pint ever. But yeah, I feel your pain with skips.
Oh, breaks me.
Come on, then.
Come on.
Right, now, can we just preference this before we start, right? Me and Tom always had a thing when we were, I say weightlifters, when we were weightlifting full time, where it was a case of you would reach a certain point and you would retire and you would do another sport, which we would consider like you've lost the plot.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah, you've got midlife crisis. Now, I've seen you do many a sport. I've found you arm wrestling, which I respect because great sport, great sport. But when I initially found it, the page, the edits,
you love it now.
I fucking no. I mean, watching your videos of a guy making it with all the edits and like all the flat, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? But
there's an actual video on Instagram of me arm wrestling some lad doing a bit of cup work, a bit of bit of back pressure, things like that.
Yeah, and it was cool. Yeah. Then there was boxing. I saw you with I still got the picture on my phone of you doing that. But we always said
I had to do that one for work.
Yeah, I know, but it was always like as soon as you retire from weightlifting, we wouldn't tell each other, and you just end up doing like a martial art or something. It'd be like, Tom's gone, like
power slam.
Something like that. Power slam. Like, Tom would end up doing like parkour or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you'd see him in Abergavenny Town Centre, like doing flips over shit. But like, tell us the new sport that you've chosen to compete at.
Well, I feel very quite judged here, to be honest. I'm sorry, my two weightlifters.
We listen and we don't judge.
I've got an ex-CrossFitter now, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, strength training, all that malarkey. So I've taken the dip into the high rock smoke.
Say that again. Sorry.
I've taken.
Say it again for the tape.
The high rock smoke.
Oh no, I can't. A bit louder for the one at the back.
I have taken the step into doing a high rocks in December. Right, it's not forever. It's just a phase. It's just a phase. You know what? Right,
it's not a phase, Mom.
Can I just jump in?
It's just a phase.
It's just a phase, guys. Come on. I've done so many CrossFit competitions when I've done considerably well up until the running event. I did strength and depth last year, and I was out of 60 lads, I was like in 6th place. And then it was a 4K best efforts. It's bugger all distance. Out of 60 people, I came I think it was 41st or something like that. And it just knocked me down. And I was just I just need to get fit. And then we had this other one, the other few weeks back, running up that bloody hill. I don't know if you lads saw that, the images of that.
Yeah.
Up that hill. It was down Portsmouth way, absolutely honking, weighted vest, running up a hill, stinking. And I was just I'm just not very
Just
fit.
The word weighted vest, I'm out.
Yeah.
Check.
Quite close friends with Lauren Stockley, and Tom McGlynn. Shout out Lauren Stockley. And they do a lot of the high rocks malarkey. And I just kind of sort of said, I'll do a pro doubles in December. With Tom McGlynn. So Lauren's boyfriend.
Yeah, so I don't know if you were doing it with Lauren or not.
No, Nick's not. Lauren would be pissed off. I'd be too slow for her,
You'd need like 7 of them cans.
Question for the witness.
Okay.
Are you going to be wearing matching uniforms? If you say yes, we cannot be friends.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to say no.
Good.
Just for the sake of the friendship, but we don't know what will happen on the day.
I would respect you more if you ran it in your ROMs. Yeah. If you did the whole thing in knee sleeves.
Get used out of the wrong fours, innit?
Click.
Like that, literally.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Are you gonna start as soon as that buzzer goes, top off midway through, or are you gonna go full high rocks, top off, bit of mist spray?
It's gonna be full high rocks one go, I think, mate. Tops off from the get go. It's CrossFit mentality as well, though, isn't it? How long does the top stay on in CrossFit? It doesn't. You start with it off, so. Yeah, I think I'm having a midlife crisis. I think changing my life, having a daughter and stuff like that. I think I just need
Don't blame your daughter for high rocks.
No, I'm joking. It's not the daughter. I love my daughter. Literally. Sorry, Hallie. Literally, just having a midlife crisis, I think. So I'm going to give that a go. And I thought it was a nice interlude because I'm going to have elbow surgery as well. So that's going to be fun as well.
Nice.
Getting that front rack back. I'm useless anyway. That's the other half of the reason. I can't touch my. I cannot touch my shoulder. That is gone. That's bone on bone.
Is that the
So I haven't done a Yeah, I can't front rack anymore. Like I could never front rack in the first place, to be honest. Charlie's catching me up, but literally I've had no front rack, so I'm just doing little side quests while that gets all fixed up, basically. But yeah.
Puri, when you retire from weightlifting, what sport do you think you're going to go into?
Max behind the neck jerk championships.
Very
Creating
specific.
the sport as well.
Yeah.
Are we getting the 200 though?
Yeah, we will. We will. I've had chats with you, Sam, but obviously I'm going to do Athens in 6 weeks for the World Masters. I don't want to say it's my last one, but that feeling is like I'm kind of checked out of the competing thing. Like I love training, like I love coaching, stuff like that, but like I just can't get myself up for comps anymore, and I'm like, what do I do?
So when you know, innit, though.
Yeah.
You can't.
Like, you know, I might go to Athens, have a great comp, and then think, do you know what, maybe I'll do another. I might go to Athens, have a great comp, and go, that's it. Yeah. Like, I just, I ain't getting any younger. I'm 38 now. My body's falling apart, and if it falls apart before I jerk 200, then yeah.
You should do strongman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You can still practice your jerk from behind your neck.
Well, of course you can.
The only thing with the strongman thing is I've got tiny hands. Like I can't.
Yeah, you have.
My hands are tiny. Like they're ridiculously tiny. Like when God stuck these on, they were like from the lost property bin. Like he took these off an elf and was like, "Fuck, there you go." Like. Like I haven't got if I could weightlift with a female bar, I'd be fucking lit. Yeah. I'd be so good.
There's things though you can use straps for, like you can definitely straps in strongman.
Don't get me wrong, like strongman is like it's interesting, and I do love the overhead stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I just want to train and have fun, like, and like. I don't know how like Charlie Stone does it, but like his mentality is just like he is just in it, like he's always in it. And I've had periods where I've dipped in and out, and then that's just like flatlined that a little bit. So I'm like, do I just go to Athens, give it my all, see where we're at, go from there? It's just one of them. Like, but I love training, and I love doing mad shit with a barbell. I will try and jerk 200, and I will try and push press 180. Those are the two where I'm at. And I will try and strict press 120 before my elbows go.
Nice.
Do you remember the first time you strip pressed 100 and we weighed the bar? Remember that? Me and Alex.
Why are you bringing it up, mate?
Yeah.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
So back in our old gym, which was just next door, we had the worst equipment in the world. We had one bar that spanned, and then everything else was bolt. Like you had the end.
Yeah, so it was like the bars didn't spin. It was like your standard bench press bar. We're using them for Olympic weightlifting.
So we used to do that all the time, and then you strict pressed with one of the bars and hit 100 kilos, which we thought was 100 kilos. And then me and one of the boys, Alex, we were in there one day. They were up on the wall like those over there, and we were looking at them, and there was two bars that were shorter than the other ones, and we were like, that's not 6 foot. We were like, that's no way.
Mate, it wasn't even that. They were the right size. It was the right bar. It was you weighed the fucking thing.
It was 98 kilos for each strict press.
I mean, fuck that.
So as soon as
someone told me, I'd uploaded this, and well, actually, it was 98 kilograms.
So as soon as it happened, it was just like. It was like, oh no.
I had this before where I think it was either 205 or 210 for a front squat. It was the first time I'd ever attempted it, right? So I'd front squatted it, expelled all my energy, right? That was it. I'm done. Nothing's happening. That's it. I'm sitting down. So then I posted it, and I'm sat looking at the bar. It's been posted for about 10 minutes, and I'm looking at the bar going, that's fucking wrong. So I'm there, counting the plates, got someone else to count it, and they were like, yeah, that's 190. I was like, really? Because it was like, the plates weren't coloured. We had some of the old Willpower plates as well, because obviously they were all So I literally went, well, I can't fucking do this now. Like, so I just loaded it up. I think I put like whatever it was, 205, 210. Just put it on. I've been sat still for like 20 minutes, and I just went, fuck it, and then I did it.
I did, yeah. Fucking hell, good lad.
Have you ever done it the other way, where you think it's less? You think it's going to be like, I don't know, 215, and you've got 225 on the bar for something.
Yeah, so I've done it before where I've done back squats, and I always go 20 first. I never put 25s on.
Yeah.
But that one day I just put 25s on because the gym was busy or whatever. So I'm loading it up, and I was just taking my random jumps that I do. I took out a rack, and I was like, tip one. I fucking walked in. I was like, Jesus Christ, I've got weak. So looking at it, going, what the fuck's wrong about it? And I couldn't figure it out. And I looked, I was like, oh, there's a 25 on the inside.
That's a lovely surprise, though, that is, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you take it out of the rack and you think, like, it's going to go,
yeah, true,
and you'll go in.
Like, yeah. Like, oh, shit.
It goes well sometimes, though, because you take it off. Like, let's say you're building up to, like, I don't know, like 180, like a heavy back squat. And you take it off with the confidence of, I know I can do this, and then you do it, and it feels worse than you imagine. And then you realise after, like, oh, it's fucking 190.
But that only works as well, like that concept of misloading only works for certain things. Deadlift, squats, potentially bench. It would never work. It would never work for a snatch. Like you couldn't misload a snatch.
Oh yeah.
Because as soon as you pull it, you go.
That's a nice high pull.
No, I've done that once, right? So I've done that. When I was snatching fucking years ago now, but I was snatching in a CrossFit gym without like black bumpers, and I went 90, 100, hit the 100, went to go 110, and I put 120 on.
And you snatched it?
No, I got under it though.
Fuck,
I pulled it, and I got under it, and I was like, fucking hell, like, why have I just missed that? And then I was looking at it for ages going, like, the plates look like that much on the end. And then I went through it, and I was like, yeah, I just went 90, 100, 120. I was like, this
standard jumps.
And then I went back down then, and I had to go back up. But I was literally that 120, I pulled it, got under it, and went, fuck me, that 110 was heavy. I was like,
can you imagine the saddest thing in the world would be you doing that, and you making the lift, and let's say you snatched that 120 then on the day.
Oh, and you never knew. You never knew. It's like, oh, that was a steady 110. Oh, right, a session done.
I always think as well, like, especially from like a coaching point of view, if you had plates that were just like non-coloured, like the black ones, or say like you just had like all like certain colour plates, and you just loaded it and said to someone, go and lift that, how many times they would do it without panicking, not knowing that it's the number that they always fear. Like, I know, as soon as I see a certain weight on the bar for snatches, I'm like, oh, fucking hell, here we go. Like, and then your brain is like, right, I've got to dig deep now, come on, let's go. If you just looked at it and it was just blank plates and you didn't know what was on there, you just go for it. Like...
I mean, it depends how much they've like loaded on there.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking like
it's 140. if Charlie's loading my bar, I'd be like, "Are you sure, Charlie?"
that looks.
That looks. I could do this because I don't know what it is.
Is anyone else's face itching?
I'm fragging out. What's the when they used to put bin bags over the cut, like the ends of the bars?
Oh yeah, what's that?
And then they used to make people do it and not sort of tell them what was on there. Yeah. I can't remember who did it, but like
it kind of goes one or two ways though, because you kind of either get the person who then goes into it way too relaxed, and they're just like, oh yeah, it's fine, and then you just fucking get folded by something, and then you're like, oh my god, or you get someone like you said, but half of the battle is like. It depends on the person. Like, I know, you or most of us in the room would almost, like, thrive off the pressure of knowing that, oh, fuck, yeah, here we go, this is it. Like, if I didn't know what it was, I think the shock of it would...
I agree with Charlie, yeah.
Like, you would... Like, if I knew... Like, when you, like, snatch something big, I'm like, right, this is it. I'm fucking I'm good for this, blah, blah. And I convince myself that I'm good. And then when I step up to the bar, I'm like, right, I know I've got this. And then even if I miss it, I've still prepared for it. But like, if someone just loaded fucking 20 or 25 and was just like, I'm not going to tell you what it is, as soon as I lift that off the floor, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
My brain would just go,
one of the weirdest things I've found, like, doing lifting is, you know when you hit a lift and it's a PB or it's a lift that you've been like trying to tick off on your training program, and that lift happens in a split second, your brain will never ever be able to tell you how you did that. Whereas, you know, like when you do technical work, like, right, be here, there, like when you do that lift, like it just, your brain just goes, you're not remembering how you did that. And then you never get that feeling, like, do you know what I mean?
But it is. Because you don't snatch any different.
See, I always find that my brain goes...
Like, how you perceive lifting something heavy before you've lifted it. You convince yourself it's going to feel this way or heavier, or it's going to crush me, it's going to hurt me, it's going to hit me. Any PB you ever hit is exactly the same as the previous lift you've just hit. So, like, when I hit 120, my 118 was harder than my 120. Oh, yeah. But every attempt at 120 beforehand, because I was overthinking it and thinking, like, fuck, this is 120, it's going to do this to me, it's going to do that to me, I changed how I lifted it, and then I didn't do it. But like how you approach, like if you did the exact same thing from 115 to 120 and adjusted the effort, you would know how you did it. But yeah. It's more what it is like, let's say it's a Hail Mary. That's the one that you have no idea. Well, like if it is literally like when I did that 150 clean and jerk at willpower competition at 151, I cannot remember a single thing about the whole stepping up, lifting it, jerking it. All I can remember is afterwards, like hugging you. But like in that moment, I don't know what happened.
I think that's what I was trying to allude to, is like when you sent me out for that 125, I remember looking you in the eye and you holding those 2 smelling salts going, do it. But I can't remember that to the bar. I can't remember moving with the bar. I just remember putting the bar down, and I'm like, that mentality there, that right there is how you snatch that. And then you come away and you try and recreate that, and it's just never...
That is total trust and almost like flow state, where you're like, you're just trusting that what you're gonna do is gonna be fine. Yeah. So it's not like you're prepping a certain technical model for that 125. It was purely just the fact that you thought, I know how to snatch. I'm gonna get fucking psyched up. I'm here once. And then it just flowed in, did it, flowed out. But you can only create that in that pressurized
100%.
environment.
Yeah. You like day-to-day, like
day-to-day training, you can't.
We said this the last time I was on the podcast, like literally like day-to-day training, probably the intensity is nowhere near there. But when it comes to comp day and that energy kicks in, it's like...
Well, I've never seen a better competitor than you, like in terms of snatch 90... snatch 100 in training and miss and be like, what the fuck shape is Tom in? And then on the day snatch 115, 120, and you're just like, when I went up and coached you for the RAF one, and we were sat in the subway beforehand, and he was like, I was like, what do you want?
What number should I put down? I was like, 95 opener, and then a 130 clean jerk.
Do you remember what I said to you?
Just shut the fuck up.
I said I haven't driven all the way up here for you to fucking open on a 95 kilo snatch. I was like, we're at least doing 100 or 105.
That's what got me back into weightlifting, was that comp, to be fair.
And you fucking smashed
it. 112, 145, I think I hit.
But didn't you have a go at 150? And you got folded. Yeah, but like in here, like the week before,
but then that was the comp. Then 12 weeks after, I hit 120, 155.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you went from like getting buried by a 130 clean and jerk here, a week later hitting a 145.
This is it.
A month later hitting a 155.
And I think, I just think for me, it's just the environment has always been the biggest thing. Like I've said this before in the previous one, but like the ego just comes out. Like it's like when I'm on the dance floor.
It's like a drug.
You know,
like all eyes on you. Like especially with like weightlifting as well, where you can tell people to be loud, but there's a point where it just stops, and you're like, fuck. Like, but you can feel like
it is a drug.
It's just like, and you can't replicate that any other
you can't
way
do it in a training environment.
No,
unless it's like, unless it was the willpower days back then. Every Friday was a bloody mad one. But you can't replicate that unless it's the comp.
But that's the good thing about it, though, because then when you do come to the time where everything's going in the right direction, it's when you're competing, and that's when you want to hit the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. Like the closest thing you can get is a big Friday with loads of caffeine and all the boys, and it's a good crack, but it's not the same as
I still personally believe that tier 3 comps, you should just have music playing all the time.
That was literally about to say,
like,
CrossFit comps, because everything else is going on.
I've been to comps before, like where like Charlie's got some unreal playlists for it. Like the comps that you've held, like they're class. And I think comps like that, where they're not on such a big stage, and you know, there's people getting into the sport, or there's people trying to qualify and stuff like that. Just leave the music on. Just fucking go for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't want to be everyone sat there like, go, yay. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I always thought it was a bit anticlimactic when you only see like powerlifting comps and there's people there like warming up and kicking the fucking feet into the floor, headphones on, and they're in the zone, and then you take it off, and then it's almost like a bit sobering. As soon as you take them off, you go, oh fuck, like I'm not in the same state that I was just in there. And obviously they go on to do really well, but I feel like you would lift better and everyone would have a good experience if there's music playing in the background, because it just adds to it.
yeah.
That's why I always like CrossFit comps, because it was
They've always got the music. Like when British weightlifting have had the comps at the NEC, when you've got what's it called, affix, strength and depth, all that. Like
He was doing that.
Yeah, that music like is just constantly blaring, and it helps. Like it helps. Like
yeah.
Funny enough, I went from, because that weekend was a bit of a mad one, because I had Meg, Ryan, coach you.
Yep.
Help with Ben.
Yep.
And then help Meg with, I think, Kate. I think it was like a bit of a mad weekend. But on the same time, you were competing. And I was like, I really want to go see him do his, because you had a max, was it clean?
Yeah, there we are.
He had a max clean. And I literally finished with Ryan, ran over, watched him clean, ran back, coached you, and then ran back over to you when you were doing the ski erg one.
Ski erg workout.
And that was one of the fucking funniest moments, I think, for me watching you, because it was like, I think we spoke about it before, didn't we? It was basically like, it was a...
What's that now?
Was that the one on the ski erg where you shouted like, I'm winning or something like that?
No, I shouted at him.
Was Charlie. So that's Charlie. Like.
So it was like...
You're in first place!
It was like a big... It was a big
class.
screen. It was a big screen, so it was really cool that you could see like...
It was almost like you could see it was skewed, but there was like boats racing each other, so you could see what was in front of the other.
Yeah, he fucking smashed that.
was that that was a shooting one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Skewed and shooting.
He was fucking sick at that. But like going, it was like legs, wasn't it? It was like distance, shoot, rest.
It was 4 minutes,
3 minutes,
and then shoot. 3 minutes shoot, 2 minutes shoot, 1 minute shoot.
And it was like he did the 2 minutes.
It was the 2 minute. Yeah.
He was like fifth, and I was watching him, and the scores were just getting closer and closer, and he went like fifth, third, and I was like, fucking hell, he's in third, yeah? This is fucking good going, this is. And then he went to second, and I was like, fucking hell. And then after the shoot, he was in first, and we were just like, oh my God, he's going to win it. Like, he's got 1 minute to fucking basically win it. And he was like out on his feet. I was just like, you're fucking winning! You're winning! And there was like people next to me, like supporting the guy next to Eels, and they were like shouting abuse at him, or like...
I think the guy next to me was in second.
Yeah, and he was like, they were both like going at it, and Eels was just like absolutely hanging out of his hoop, like just fucking screaming through this workout, and you could just see it, like he went like first, second, third. I was like, Eels, fucking move! He was just like, just meter by meter, just started dropping. I was like,
that's that energy again, and like the same applies to the weightlifting, but it was in the CrossFit environment as well. When you have someone in your ear just saying, go for it, like that gives you that extra gear. Like, I'm actually just gonna die on this hill now.
Which is
like, it was the same with the clean. Like, I would not have cleaned anywhere near as much. I was already in my own head. Charlie Mack was like, get out of your fucking head, get on there. I ended up cleaning like...
It's the last episode, mate.
yeah, get out of your fucking head. I think I cleaned like 146, 147 on the day, which is something I hadn't hit remotely close to in ages, but it was because of, like, again, having that someone like shouting at you and like getting yourself fired up and like just getting out of that head, really.
CrossFit comps are like, you know, they do get you, and there's always music blaring. Like, is it 1 and all games? That's a decent comp. Like, that is a decent comp.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good comp. Like, a lot of the people from our gym do it, and it's a good crack that weekend.
Do they still do Tribal Clash? Is that still a thing?
No,
Yeah, I think so.
didn't it change? Didn't they stop it because a load of people paid for it? I think, and then they stopped, and then I think it's now taken over by someone else.
That always looked like good crack, like on the beach, and then you have like,
Oh,
it wasn't
right.
sandbags, it was like logs or something, and it
Yeah.
was just like a little bit different. But yeah, CrossFit comps have always got a bit of a place in my heart.
Yeah.
Not like this High Rocks.
It's good energy.
Did anyone watch the CrossFit Games?
No.
No, it's sad, really. No.
It was fucking. I thought it was fucking really good.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I genuinely thought, right, because it was so random. It was like
Throw-in thing, wasn't it?
yeah, but like
Oh yeah, there was the old sandbag throw.
yeah, but it wasn't side to side.
No,
You could throw it however you like.
Oh, right, okay.
So like the British girl who won it, what's her name? Amy
Kringle,
Kringle.
that's it,
She threw it like a strongman.
Yeah, she did it over the top, didn't she?
When it happened, Sarah likes watching them, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch this. This would be cool. Started watching it, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing? It was like the most random events of all time. Like it was like pushing a fucking
the slug.
Yeah,
is it
big
called a slug?
big like it was almost like a farmer's roll. You know,
Yeah,
when they, like,
Is that the big
What's it called?
rectangle thing?
No,
Oh, it's the hog, not the slug.
hog. No, it wasn't the hog. The hog is the lift and press. It's like it's literally just like imagine you know like a hay bale that you see farmers that wrap them up in fields. It was like one of them. It was like 180 kilos, and you had to like push it the entire way. But it was like in between crazy stuff. But the throwing one was stupid because you had people like throwing it like side on, like you would throw someone out of a nightclub, and it was like
You'd be pretty good at that, I bet.
yeah, it was like you
You'd be
watch
sending
it
them.
and you're just waiting for some. Like I thought maybe they're not allowed to throw it over your head, and then she did it, and she like launched it the length of the room, and I was just like, why isn't anyone
Why isn't
copying
no one
this?
else
Like,
doing that?
I'd be looking at her going, fucking hell, she's thrown it like 40 yards here, like instead of just going like, but I thought it was. I thought the events were really cool. It was like more like one-off events. So it was like a 500-meter run, just sprint.
It was a sprint, wasn't it? It was all the way
it
down
was just a sprint.
Yeah.
They had like different events where it was literally just like one thing, and it was like if you're good, it was like if you're good at it, great, but you can't like.
I think they're at the stage now where they've got to do that, haven't they?
Well,
Like,
that's
it's
what it
been
used to
going
be
on
like.
for so long. It's like you know, you need something now where people go, oh, that's a bit random. Like, I'll watch that.
But like 2014, 2015, I was going to say the one with the hog that Jason Khalipa won, and it's like Garrett Fisher was like really good at running. He was in it. They were fun events. That year you had like the zigzag sprint thing where Dan Bailey won it. You had hurdles and shit like that. And it was you'd have one-offs. There was the one where it was in the stadium, but no one was there. And they had the sandbags carrying them up to the top and then taking them down across the floor.
Yeah.
They had a wheelbarrow, and it was just like the open is always the same. You will always have thrusters and burpees and toes to bar, and it's like the same people do well. Colton Mertens would fucking smash it.
Yeah, the hog.
And then regionals or semi is kind of the same again. It's like the open but on steroids. And then the games is just you get to swim, you get to do a longer distance run, and all the fun shit that makes it look cool. Because that's what got everyone into CrossFit initially was the media team and the videos, and you're like, fuck, these people look jacked, they look fit, and this looks fun. That's what the games was, and that's what it should be. And then I'm glad they're going back to it. But wasn't there like a paywall to watch it though?
Yeah, so it was like you could watch certain events on YouTube and then it would like skip to the next day. But like there was an event where it was just about handstands. So it was literally started off at one end of the stadium, handstand walk to a place, and if you failed in that zone, you had to go back. It was like handstand walk, then a handstand walk with a pirouette in it, handstand walk with a free standing head, like handstand press up on each mat. Then it ended on a handstand walk over parallel bars, and then you had to go off the end of the parallel bar, continue on, and then and it was just like shit like that. I was like, that's such a, like, if you said that as a training regime, like if I said, all right, Tom, you know what, today we're going to train, we're going to do handstand walk, and then we're going to do pirouettes, and then if you fuck up, you've got to go, you'd be like, no, shut up, mate. like, just stop. But like,
for the lads that I've actually programmed.
but
Don't watch this.
But it was like they had triple unders in there, and
I know,
people were like, it looked like they were beginner CrossFitters again. Like you would see them and they would do double unders, and then you would see them doing like triple unders one at a time, and I was just like, yeah, this is what like a normal
triple
CrossFit
under
gym
is
looks.
such a mental thing, isn't it? Like,
He can do them.
oh, shock. Well, first of all, I don't think I could jump that high, let alone spin like the rope that fast. Like that's like, yeah.
At what point though do you stop adding stuff in?
I was going to say, Sam.
It just becomes like a circus.
I completely agree. I think like sometimes like I understand it's constant variance and all that malarkey, but like kind of scraping the barrel sometimes, I think.
Mate,
like,
Josh,
you got like, do you know what we love though? Like, I understand like new skills, new base, but when you watch the CrossFit games, you love those like gritty, basic, simple workout, the 21-15 lines, the bar muscle ups, the thrusters, and that's what like that's the old classic like
Josh
Rich Froning,
Bridges
Jason Khalifa
put
days.
a story up the other day, and he went, "This is what I'm doing," and it was 400-meter run, 15 overhead squats at 64 rounds, and I was like, oh, it's just fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's great though. It's a lovely race.
Yeah.
You love watching that.
But like, if you actually look at the events, there were lots of them like that in there, where it was just like gone back to traditional CrossFit, where it was like a snatch ladder, where it was like 21, 15, 9 ascending barbell, but it was like no, what was it? It was like you had to go through heats, so that was sick. It was like you ran to a bar, did a certain amount of snatches, run to another bar, certain amount of snatches, run to another bar, certain amount of snatches, finish. If your time got through, you got to a next round, but the barbell went up, but there was no rest. So it basically went like, you finished your heat, you were just stood there for like 2-3 minutes, and then you had to do it again, but the barbells were heavier, and you would see people like getting to the last barbell and being like, oh fuck, I've never snatched this. And I've just done like
I've just done 35 snatches.
Like, I've done like Isabel, but like now I've got to like max my snatch.
They got those neutral coloured plates on now.
Yeah. Did anyone see the Mayhem Classic?
No.
They were on about like that. Andrew Hillier puts videos up all the time.
What, the one who absolutely just grills anyone.
But to be fair, when he likes something, he will back it. And that was the best programmed competition I've seen in 8 years or so. And they had one in there, and it was, I'll butcher it now, but essentially the concept was, let's say, 15 clean and jerks, 9 clean and jerks, 6 clean and jerks, or 12, 15, 12, 9, let's say. At the same weight, with the same barbell, but you have to do each set unbroken.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
So 15, rest as long or as short as you think you need, 12, rest, and do 9. And the amount of people get into like the 9th rep and just falling apart because they misjudged it. You're like, it's such a simple thing, but it's just fucking awesome.
Brilliant.
There was one back in the day that I remember watching where it was like they were in a stadium, and I swear it was like, oh, what was it? It was like bar muscle ups, I think it was. But if you failed the bar muscle up in your set, you had to go off on a 400-meter run of the stadium. And it was like the one guy was leading. He got to the very like last couple of muscle ups and fucked up the muscle up, or it was something along those lines. And everyone was like, oh yeah, he's cruising, like he's gonna win. And then he fucked up, and everyone was like, oh. And then as he was running, the second and third place were coming in to do the muscle ups, and it was just like.
Do you have to redo the set again, or just finish the?
I think you.
No, you had to do like a 200-meter run.
It was a full lap. It was a full lap of the stadium, and then you had to come back in. So it was like a running track around the outside, and it was like, it was a workout that any time you failed, you had to go, and he was just like,
imagine being that fucked, and you've fallen off, and you're running around, and you're just seeing someone just taking over. You just be like, this.
Cheers.
Well, I used to love the
simplicity though, that isn't it?
Yeah. I used to love the ones where it was like the open workouts where it was like Fraser versus.
Brilliant!
It was like Fraser versus Fronin, or Fronin versus Fronin. Who was it? Yeah, and it was like Fronin would just kind of do in those workouts. He would just kind of do like one more rep than you. So then, like, it would be like toe to bar or something. You'd watch like someone hit their last toe to bar drop. Fronin would do one more and then drop.
Yeah.
And just be like, just wait for you to go, and then just do whatever you did.
He's such a freak of nature, wasn't he?
That was so fucking cool to see.
Rich nailed his career, didn't he?
Yeah.
He left
perfect
time. Beat Matt Fraser in his last one.
Yeah.
And he's like, right,
So
the crown's yours.
So did Matt Fraser though.
Oh yeah, so
like
did Matt.
the boys today now.
Mind you. Because they compared it, didn't they? Yeah. And Matt, I think Matt could have kept winning, but he was just getting bored. Apparently, like Matt, I can't remember the statistics, I'll botch it completely, but they compared Matt's scores to some of the workouts we've done in the most recent games. He still would have come first in several of them. He still would have been winning the games, like with the same sort of mentality. I mean, obviously it's years later now, so he maybe not been as fit, but like it just shows like what level Matt Fraser was back in the day. Like
I want to say it was 2018 regionals. Do you remember the one where he came in and he was like snarling at the line when he started? And there was 7 events and he won the first 5 or 6. And it was just the most dominant thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Like 2 or 3 of them were back to back, like rest for a minute and go again. And he won every single one.
He's a phenom, isn't he? He's just.
I mean, Rich Fronin's still the GOAT to me.
I feel like CrossFit's like that era where it's like thrown in and all those Bailey, like that was like the Attitude Era
of
CrossFit, and then now, like, you don't really know, like, I don't even follow CrossFit, but like I heard about throwing in all that lot, and you would see their training like that. What was the famous video? Is it the Big Sky?
The Big Sky, yeah.
That video, like, you'd watch stuff like that, and you'd be like, this is class. And like that period where it was just blowing up and going mental, like everyone knew about it. Like now, it's just like,
I know, it's the media side of it. Like I remember being like the Open announcements. So going back to the Open. And it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And I'd stay up and watch it. I'd be excited, like, holy shit, this is what I'm doing tomorrow. Like, this is class. And like, yeah. And then it's like, the games, oh, brilliant. Like, it's live now. I'd be sending the live stream to people. These days, I just
like gyms as well. Like, gyms would be buzzing.
Yeah.
And then, like, the next day, it'd be like, right, everyone's doing it. And, like, you would see, like, all the CrossFitters in the gym, like, just going mental to
Sam,
do it.
you've probably seen it over the years. What's the Open like these days down at Shannon Valley? Like,
boys, it was beautiful when it was there, and we had the fucking best.
oh yeah,
time.
back in the OG days, yeah.
It's not the same now. I don't know if it's because we're getting older and we got like responsibilities, so we can't just be dicking around training all day. But it's not.
Well, some of us live the dream, so you know.
It doesn't. Well, it's not the same.
Guilty.
It just it doesn't feel the same. You know, there's like a massive buzz around people like, oh, there's a High Rocks in Edinburgh this weekend, and like they're really into that, and that's fine. But it's not the same as it was.
No.
But it's almost like if it was always that good, it doesn't feel as special now looking back on it. Because we remember what the buzz was like in 2017, 2018. You and Tippin and everyone showing up to the gym, and you're like, fuck, what time's Sam on? What time's Dan on?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Let's go together. And it was just the best of times.
It was class.
You know what I love? You know, when you go to like a couple of people have come here that they'll like come in for a drop-in, and they walk in and they're wearing like old CrossFit stash.
Yeah.
And they're like old nanos. The old
Nano 2.
The shorts were fucking horrific, I gotta be honest. Like,
how did anyone move in like shorts?
Knee-length shorts, bro.
Bright orange or turquoise blue.
Yeah, it's like the most mental colours, and then it was the typical like red CrossFit top with like CrossFit written down there, and they're like
level one top.
Yeah, they're like the
the
Reebok lifters with like the red on the front and the black on the back, and you just like you look at them and just go, you've been doing CrossFit for like 20 years. And you've not changed.
I bet you're still shit.
Oh, Charlie, not naming names.
Yeah. But it's like I watched someone like that walk in, and I'm just like, yeah, you're an OG. Like
Mate,
you deserve my attention today.
I saw someone down the boating lake, which is a park by me for anyone who doesn't live around here. And there was a guy wearing a luminous, like neon yellow pair of lifters, like Reebok lifters down there, and a pair of jeans. With his kid.
What? What?
Yeah, no, I just fucking swear on my life. And I like just basically stood next to him, and I was like, I can't remember how I brought it up, but I was like, asked him about like, you know, CrossFit or whatever. He went, what are you on about? I was like, you know,
he didn't even know.
Shoes. He didn't know they were lifters.
That's on the level
He
with
just
like
thought they were
grown
like a
blokes.
pump.
You know is it the Total 90s
90s,
Astro trainers? They're like silver.
Yeah.
They
The
literally,
red
and they're like wearing those with like skinny jeans. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That
It was,
the lack of awareness.
I took a picture of it. It's on my phone somewhere, so I'll try and.
It's like,
You'll have to load it with the pod.
it's like wearing a pair of ROMs uptown. Like,
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that is.
thing is though, like you know, like we've spoke about it with like our love for wrestling and back in the day, but like, don't you feel like now? And again, this might be because we're getting older. Like, the attention span of something dies so quickly now. Like, remember, like when a film was coming out, you'd be absolutely buzzing because the news would go, "Oh, we've got a clip of so and so talking about the film." You'd be like, "Right, sweet." Now, because it's just there for you, and every fucker spoils it. Like, you just, like, everything's losing, like, its flair to stay in people's attention span for so long. So, like, you have to keep doing new stuff. This is why, like, a lot of companies now are, like, selling their businesses to these big corporations because they'll just, like, mass produce. It's like the UFC. Like, we get big fights, and then now it's just dross for ages, like, because they've got to fill their quota. Whereas before, like, back in the day, like, when, like, UFC was going on, like, you'd be like, holy shit, like...
But is it a fact though as well that you can't remember the dross of back in the day? Because at the moment, like, talk about wrestling, like there's moments in wrestling, like I went back and watched a load of old wrestling clips, like a while ago now, but it was like you watch old previews and stuff, and you're like, there is so much shit before the main event that you remember the main event, and you're like, this WrestleMania, this event, this whatever, and you're like, that match, incredible. But the 3 hours before it,
the fillers.
You'd be like, I can't even remember who this is.
Val Venus versus Scotty.
Mate, did you see that video go around of Val Venus the other day?
It's
It was like a sports hall one, and he's still got the towel going. He's bold, great. He looks like Santa Claus has been on crack.
What are you doing? I think we remember so many like amazing bits that we forget. Like, go and look at the CrossFit Games. Like, you look at the CrossFit Games and you remember events like the Josh Bridges like celebration and like the thrown in like missing his legless rope climbs and shit like that. You remember all that shit, but then you also forget to remember like the events where they were like hammering a steak into the floor and like it's like or like a max L sit hold, and you're just like, why am I watching this? Like, why the fuck am I like just seeing like a load of people in a line just shaking like a shitting dog, and you're just like, what am I doing? But then you watch obviously a snatch event and you're like, fuck, this is sick. But then also, like, you watch the thrown-in one. I watched the thrown-in one the other day where it was like an old thrown-in clip of him training in like a normal gym, and he's going for like a max clean and jerk attempt, and he misses a clean, and then he goes back and misses it again, and then goes back and makes it, and it's 150. And I was watching it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is sick, like thrown in class. And he was like, what's on there? And he was like, 333, 325. And I was like, oh, what is that? And then I was like, I've done that. And I was like, he was like the guy.
Yeah.
And then he like snatched his 120 up with a big sky. And I was like, they're snatching like fucking 160, 170 now.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he got out fucking when he needed to get out, because he was never going to snatch 170.
No.
I think like the standard of everything's evolved so much though, and it's not like the standard of weightlifting has got that much better, because you look at like Olympic weightlifters years ago, the world records have improved, but some of them are obviously the weight classes changes and shit. But there's just higher standards of athletes getting into CrossFit now after being exposed to Olympic weightlifting since the age of 8. And like the standard of everything is so much higher. Is it Guy?
The Brazilian lad.
200 kilo clean.
I know, was he 20? Is he 23 or something like that?
No, he's like 25, I think.
Oh, is he?
But like, still.
Oh, old bastard.
Back in the day,
Might as well retire now, fuck him off.
200 kilo deadlift, you were like, respect.
I know.
And now people are cleaning that at competitions.
Well, it was a couple of years back, he qualified the game, it was 23, 24, it was a 196, like 196 clean in comp. And it's just like, and you could, not only you that much stronger than me, but you could probably outrun me, you could probably like out-gymnastic me.
Can he out-fight me? Probably.
Yes. Fight me, Derry.
He's Brazilian, so you probably
come out and fight me.
Mate,
He's Brazilian. Yeah.
Chandler Smith put a post up yesterday or the day before saying, I am the elite hybrid athlete, and I couldn't argue with it, because he was like, in school, if you, like, he said, I think you handled your business on the mats. He was a wrestler, and he was like a really fucking good wrestler. And if someone beat you on the mats, you would try and be stronger than them in the weight room. If you couldn't be stronger than someone in the weight room, you would outrun them. If you couldn't outrun them, you were more jacked than them. And he's like, those are the 4 things that we would go off. And he's like, I'm quite happy with where I'm at. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like the ultimate hybrid athlete. You're jacked, you can run, strong as fuck, and you can fight.
Yeah.
But the ultimate hybrid athlete then, realistically, is a rugby player.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good in contact, strong as fuck, big, fit,
Power,
fight like fuck, natural
ability
power.
to move
like
weight,
if you took a
Yeah.
Pacific Islander and went, right,
Yeah, fuck that.
take you, let's do what you've been doing, but teach you how to throw your hands.
Yeah.
There isn't much, like the what's his
They
name?
can't run that well, though, surely.
What?
Long
You've
like,
seen Joe
Oh,
Rogan?
long distance.
But, yeah,
All
but
right,
they
I was gonna say.
yeah, but they're doing repeated efforts over the space of 80 minutes.
Joe
Yeah,
Rogan was
like
a
obviously, if you said, "Oh, right, we're gonna get what's his name, the fucking French forward, the fucking absolute monster, the prop." Of course, like he ain't gonna outrun.
The one that looked like Jesus. The big
Oh no,
beard.
Shabat. Perfect fucking hybrid athlete. Nasty fucker.
Yeah.
Fight you.
I think we take for granted how hard of a sport rugby is, just because that's all we know.
I was literally just about to say as well, like with rugby, like you say about the Pacific Islanders and stuff like that, you've got to have some sort of mentality to look at that bloke and think, I've got to run at him. He's probably going to snap me in half, but I'm not going to stop. Like rugby, like elite rugby players are like.
I got a 30 quid beer token hanging on this. I'm gonna snap myself.
Could you imagine like running at him and just thinking like he's gonna fucking fold me?
Yeah.
But you just keep going.
It's like that's the difference. I think they said there was someone that said that's the difference between NFL and rugby, and it was like in NFL it was like what's his name? His nickname was Spike, wasn't it? And he's like got the famous clip where he's like, I want to take his soul. And he was like, I could have gone for the ball, but he's like, no, I wanted him. I want to take his soul. And then you see the impact, and it is like a car crash. But it's like you've done one of them, and you might only do 3 of them a game,
and you got pads on.
Whereas like rugby, every contact can be that, and you've got to get up, and then you've got to hit it. And like a scrum is a perfect example. Being in like the front row of a scrum, like you've got the weight of your team and the other team going through your arse and your head. You must be built like a fucking brick. Because how have you not snapped enough? But you see them and they're just like, like
get on with it.
Walking scrummaging machines.
Did I send it to you the other day that Joe Marler's doing gladiators?
Yeah, that's sick.
Imagine
Joe
running...
Marler's becoming a gladiator.
Mauler?
Yeah, Mauler he's called.
Joe Mauler. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, he's that.
But it's that you think of like Faf de Klerk, like was he like 5'6", 5'7", and he's playing that level with lads like
6'9",
and he's wrapping them up, mind. Like these huge giants. Like,
well, look at that South African squad. You've got Cheslin Colby, who literally runs at people with like zero fear, and he's running at people who are pretty much twice his weight, twice his size, and he's running over the top of them.
Yeah.
Like, right, okay.
Cheslin Colby's unreal.
He's just a fucking freak of nature.
Yeah.
What's that thing that they've brought out now where the rugby lads just run at each other on that track?
Oh, run it straight or run it hard or something like that, innit?
There you go, Pacific Islanders.
Yeah,
they created that sport,
like,
and they can literally run at each other, flat out, hit each other, not move, and just go. Right.
It's the thing,
I would die.
Yeah.
I'd be dead.
But also, imagine just standing there looking and going, this...
You know the worst is when like
it makes me feel ill.
The worst is when the one person starts running and the other person stays there.
Yeah.
And then he puts the last.
And he goes, ah, boom, and you just go.
Yeah.
You're mental. You had no run up, and you were just like, yeah, run at me, big boy, and then just went.
It's
dead.
It's like you just said though. You know, with the ones where they literally like. Sometimes you get it where they like one bounces off or one goes back, but it's the ones where they like hit. And they come up and they just lock eyes with each other, and you can see like the ref is stood there like, what the fuck? Fucking hell, I've got to separate these two. And they're like, just looking at each other, and he's like, nope.
The brain damage, man. I don't fucking know that.
I think I'd rather do power slap than that.
Yeah.
I think power. That's the most.
That's mental. That's 2 cars crashing. Like,
Yeah.
Directly into each other.
That's the equivalent. Of like.
And because they've got that South Sea Island genes. Yeah. They've got that power as well. So they are going fast. They're not like 2 heavy lads just plonking along. There is some speed gained in that collision. You know.
Who is it? Was it like Jackass or Dirty Sanchez or something like that? Got tackled by a rugby player.
Johnny Knoxville got tackled by the NFL player.
Yeah.
Catching the ball, and he literally folded it.
Yeah, and you're just like, you're just a normal bloke, and you have literally gone about 40 yards backwards on your head. Like,
remember there used to be that famous YouTube video where it was just NFL's hardest hits, and it was people just getting
melted,
folded like pretzels.
That's
just
how I got
wrapped.
introduced to Kimbo Slice. Remember that video?
Mate.
I'll pay you $100 to catch the ball. He catches it and he fucking snaps him in half.
What? Snaps? Kimbo Slice?
Kimbo Slice. They pay this random guy $100 to like go long, and Kimbo just runs at him, and as he's up in the air like that,
I think
he's fucking diving through the middle of it. That was my first introduction to Kimbo Slice. Before all the backyard fights, before the fucking
really
those videos.
I remember watching those when I was like my early teens, watching Kimbo Slice. Like he thought this one guy was kind of hard, and he just lets him punch him in the face. He's going dunk dunk dunk, and then he just opens up on him.
He lost to a guy in it wasn't like a swimming pool. It was like an abandoned. I don't know if you watched that. It was a white guy, chubby guy, and he just basically outlasts Kimbo.
Really?
And Kimbo loses the fight, and everyone's like, whoa, like stop, like nah, it's bullshit. Like they're all trying to like make out that Kimbo still won, but basically the guy just took all of Kimbo's punishment, and it just went on and on and on, and then the guy started punching Kimbo, and then they stopped the fight. And it was just like, everyone was like, technical stop. And they all like left. And everyone was like, oh my God, this fat guy's just actually like,
that's
he
the
was actually
Homer Simpson
winning.
method, isn't it?
Yeah, just literally the whole time, everyone was like, oh my God, this guy is getting beaten the fuck out of. But then about 2 minutes in, everyone was like, oh, hold on. He's still going, like he's all right.
For a minute to see how tired you are.
Didn't Masvidal? He did it, didn't he?
Yeah, when he's at 19 or so, that's where he sort of started out.
I swear, one of the I might have this wrong, but I swear, watching one of the videos, they were like next to an aeroplane at one point, and they were just scrapping, and then like it finished, and then Kimbo just moved on to the next person. This guy just like literally, like, it's like remember Streets of Rage where they used to come in? He'd just come in, and he was like that, and then Kimbo's just like,
Yeah.
I saw a fucking. It would be such a funny idea. There's one in America now where it's like, it's not street beefs or something like that.
is it the one in the cage? Like,
yeah, it's like in an outdoor cage, and it's literally.
Is it like it's always in like a forest or something?
Yeah, it's like a bit like it's like planks of like plywood, and then a cage on top, and it's just like they'll have like, my name's Dave, I'm 52, like I'm 52, and then it'll be like,
I work in customs.
Yeah, and then it's like, my name's like fucking Jeff, and I'm about to fight.
Yeah, and I'm an IT tech.
And they they just go at it, and someone gets knocked out. But I saw a fucking great Instagram video, which I think I should have sent it to you. But it was 4 boys who signed up to it, and they put it on Instagram, and they basically did like, they were like, oh, we're all fighting on street beef, so they're all mates, and they're like, we're all gonna train against each other for like a month, and then we're all gonna go and do street beefs, and whoever loses has to do a forfeit. And it was like, they signed up to fight 4 other people, so it'd be like us 4 being like, right, in a month's time we're gonna fight on street beefs, but we're all gonna train, and then on the day you just rock up, fight someone on street beefs. And it was just like the whole Instagram video, it was just like 4 normal boys as well. It wasn't like they were like units, they were just like 4 lads, and they're training each other, and they're just like how I would train someone in boxing. It was just like both of them just going at it, filling each other in.
No technique.
It was like day 1, we're going to do some sparring, and it would just be like me fighting you, and we'd just fight for like a minute, both of us like led on the floor, and just be like, yeah, training done, let's go home.
Jobs are good.
How did they do?
I think it might still even be going on, but I would love to find it. But it is literally like 4, but I would find it so funny, like imagine you're all around the cage watching him fight or something, and then like you get filmed in. we're all just like,
oh fuck,
Adam, the good one. Yeah.
Get up, Adam, get up.
Come on, Huey.
Can you remember that old MTV program, Bully Beatdown?
Oh my God,
mate, that was so class.
Yeah,
that was so good.
You can't get away with that stuff, can you? Anymore. Like,
how staged was that though?
Yeah, I suppose.
I wanted to believe it, but at the same time, I was kind of like.
Can you remember when Eddie Hall fought those 2 lads, and he
yeah.
threw him, and then the other one ran over, and he's just gone
jabbed him. Yeah.
What was the one where it was like father versus son?
Oh,
seen that? Where
seen that.
Basically, like they had beef, and it was like the father versus son, and they were like going at each other for ages. So they're like, right, we'll settle it in the ring, and the father beat the fuck out of the son. It was just like, holy shit, that's his. He was just like in the corner. The kid was like running away, and he was just like, "No, fucking come here!" Just lumping shit out of him.
You're gonna learn today.
It's gonna be bad.
My old man's in his 60s now, and like, you know, I reckon if I got in a cage, I still reckon he'd fill me in. I still reckon he would knock me the fuck out, because he's got hands like a fucking dustbin, and I reckon he'd just beat me just to prove a point.
She's sad for the genetics, like, you know, where are they? Where are they? Where did I get these dustbin acts? Like,
where were they passed on?
Yeah, if you want to see the boys sign up for a fight league.
Yeah, last podcast.
At me,
first episode of
gmail.com.
That's what you should do. Like fuck weightlifting, CrossFit, all that. Just pick gyms, all carry on doing your normal training, but like
just go fight your gym.
Yeah, just a gym versus gym battle.
Just scrap the gym. Yeah, that's
got enough brain damage as it is. Like,
I don't need any less brains.
I've got no fighting abilities whatsoever. Absolutely, I could sit on you and that's about it. Otherwise, you're chinning me, mate. I'm getting knocked out.
Yeah, I'd have to throw the biggest Hail Mary.
I guarantee. I don't know why. I could picture this. I guarantee, like, say, like us 3 went in. He would just wait, and then I'd just see him come in, super kick someone, and just run up and go, just whoppa.
No, you'd be like the ones where you've seen like the Instagram videos where it's like when you fight someone from BJJ and you like stand up.
Go then! Come on! Let's go, come on.
Us three hay baling and then Sam's corner like scooching out of my ass.
We keep him distracted, you just get an ankle and you're like,
You turn around, fucking Mac would be up there going,
fucking swanton bombing off the top. Yeah, fuck me.
It's hard to defend that sport at times.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the obviously once you're in that guard, you're fucked. But like, you've got to get to that guard at some point.
Yeah, I think you don't.
Like, have you seen the I don't know if you like follow him or anything on Instagram about him, but Adrian Broner. He's like becoming big again, and he's like all over the internet. Like he went through like drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and then a guy basically took him up.
He's streaming, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing loads of streams, and basically like he's now in a training camp. He's like fully locked in, but he's like streaming it all. And like a load of the UFC guys go there and they're like spar his friends or whatever. And what's his name? The wrestler, is it Arman?
Sarukian.
Yeah, him. He's a fucking
Freak.
class wrestler, class fighter. But he's there, and they're like, he walks up to AB, and AB's like overweight, like chubby, but he's still just lightning quick, and obviously he's a fucking professional boxer. And Arman's like, oh right, how would you get me if I'm like this far
I've
away?
seen that,
and
yeah.
He's just going like, as soon as he moves, he just goes, bang! And he goes, yeah, that would have killed you. And he's like, bang! That would have killed you. And every time Arman goes to shoot, he just goes, oh, I'd hit you with this. And he's like, oh, if I got you though, he was like, I'm just going to pound you in the back of the head until you let me go. And he's like, I will kill you with this fucking right hand if you want me to. And every time he goes, he just goes like, no, I've got you. He's like, no, I've got you. And you just like, almost like...
Wait, who's got who?
AB's got him. Because every time...
He's so quick.
He's so fast.
Do you know Adrian Broner?
No.
Nah.
So he
I thought
he was
yeah.
he was almost going to be the next Floyd Mayweather. He was like almost a carbon copy of Floyd, and then he got beaten by Maidana, I think. But he was Maidana who fought Floyd and did well against Floyd, didn't he? But it was like AB went into that fight and was like, oh, I'm going to kill this guy, I'm going to beat him up, and he like didn't take it seriously, and then he got knocked out, and then after that he just fucking tanked. But he's still class. Yeah. So every time,
see how
like,
fast he is
every
in that
time
clip.
he like goes to like shoot, he'll just go, oh, I've just thrown an uppercut, you're dead. Yeah. You know, he's like, oh, I've gone this way, oh, I've just countered that. Or he's like, but every time he does something, he trained with Rampage Jackson, and Rampage is like showing him how to like kick, and he's obviously terrible. And he goes like, this is how you defend a elbow. And he's like, I wouldn't even let you get close to it. He's like, I'm not defending an elbow, mate. He's like, I'm standing here, I'm just gonna throw one from here. Yeah. So he's just like, he's so programmed to it. He's like, even when they're fucking about, his reaction time just goes, he's like, yeah, got you. Got
What
you.
happens every time a boxer fights a wrestler?
9 times out of 10, the wrestler tries to box with them and then gets duffed up.
Yeah.
Unless you're Khabib or Islam, and they just smother him.
When the UFC was like not new, because it was
Ivan Toney, fucking hell, he plays for Brentford.
James Toney before Randy Couture's,
yeah, and
anyone?
he got wrapped up.
He just ankle picked him, and as soon as someone's got hold of you, like it's hard to hit someone that's like holding on to you. You can't hit them that hard, and you don't know what you're doing either.
But it depends. Like in a UFC, obviously, like if someone's got you down there and the back of their head is showing, you can't hit it. But what AB was saying was like in a street fight, if you fucking shoot for me, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to punch the back of your head.
No.
It's like, I'm going to fucking fill the back of your head in until you let me go, and then we're back on our feet, or we're back fucking fighting. So he was just like, if he wrapped him up, he just said, I'm just going to come over the top, lay one on the back of your head. And he said, like, you're not used to getting punched in the back of your head. As soon as you get punched there, it's going to be...
I don't buy it.
Lights out.
I wrestle all day.
Him against him, AB's got him.
I want to see
Watch
it.
the tape.
I think-
I want to see it.
Watch the tape.
But is it like, is he being respectful to it and all? Because you'll get like one hit on the back of the head,
No, 'cause he goes-
and then you're up in the air and he's slamming you into concrete, and it's quite hard to get up from that.
But you've got to get in range to shoot.
Yeah, but you're not going to punch someone who's like.
But you're expecting AB not to throw a punch. So if he shoots and AB's like this, or like hasn't thrown a punch, if AB throws a punch on his chin, but you're saying if he takes him down.
But what you're
if he kicks
saying
him,
is with that reaction speed, that head down, that turn back and clip. That reaction speed's so, like...
What if Armand fakes anything and throws a kick or goes to shoot, and then as he goes to punch down, there's so many things that happen.
It's a lot of hypotheticals here.
But what I'm saying is, I would back an elite MMA fighter over an elite boxer all day. Yeah. You just got so many more tools.
If Sarukian gets within a fingertip of him, that's it. But I get both points. Like
the point being is, if you see the clip, you see how fast Adrian moves.
Pull up the clip, Jamie.
Anytime he drops his head, AB is literally at arm's length, and he just goes right. As soon as he drops
he's out of shape as well. He's out of shape, and he's still rapid.
And Armand doesn't even see it come in, and they're doing he goes right, punch me, and he's throwing, and he's like, what if I do this? And he throws a punch, and Armand doesn't even see it get punched, and he goes, I would have got you there. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, I've just punched you there. And he's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. It's like,
send me that.
As soon as he goes to shoot, he just goes, oh.
It is impressive. It kind of shows you
so quick.
The difference with the hand, the punching anyways.
Mighty Mouse's, Demetrius Johnson's.
Oh, he's a freak.
Is his YouTube stuff where he's going around to different gyms. Yeah. Have you seen the one where he's with Hamzat and they're like doing the wrestling and he's like, well, Mighty Mouse is like one of the greatest, and he's doing the wrestling with them and he's like, fucking hell.
So much bigger though.
But just the way they train, and then he's like, but then he's showing like Hamzat, Hamzat's a scary fucking dude. Like if he gets hold of you, like that's it, your face is going. But he's then tapping with him to try and make Hamzat move, and Mighty Mouse is fucking there, and you could just see Hamzat's like, I'm gonna strangle you, I'm gonna fucking rip your head off, and Mighty Mouse is still just bopping around. You just think,
Did you see Mighty Mouse fought that? I forgot his name. The Muay Thai guy. It was
Rod Tang.
Yeah. And they had a round of Muay Thai and then a round of MMA.
That was in one championship, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was awesome because that was eye-opening. How good, because the Rod Tang looked fucking terrifying in the first round. You're just throwing kick after kick after kick, and Mighty Mouse trying to survive. And then the second round, it's almost like the cat has turned into the mouse.
Yeah.
And he just runs the whole time because he doesn't want to get taken down, and then he gets taken down and gets choked. And that was a cool experiment almost.
Yeah. I think stuff like that's good for MMA, where they do the different rounds. Like you said, it exposes everything. I think it's good. It's fun to watch as well because you're taking
away. That's a really interesting concept, isn't it?
You imagine
each round is different.
Yeah.
But it's like MMA, but spread apart.
Yeah.
It's just individual sports, but in one thing.
It's a way of, like you said, exposing stuff. So you imagine you put, an elite striker and an elite wrestler in, and you go, right, first round, can't strike. Do you know what I mean? Or first round, second round, can't wrestle. And then you see, how you would you go in, take away striker, would you go in, balls to the wall, waste all your energy, do you know what I mean?
That's what Bully Beatdown was.
Yeah.
The first round was submissions, lose $1,000 per submission, and then try not to get knocked out for 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
$5,000.
Seen the video of what's his name, Larry Wheels?
Yes.
When he gets folded up.
And he gets in the car after.
Yeah, and he's like, he's like, I'm a fucking bitch. goes into a UFC gym, and the entire time, Larry's like, he's not gonna beat me. He's like 135. I'm gonna fucking dominate him. I'm just gonna throw him around. He's like, oh come on, one of you guys come, and he's like, how long do you think he'll last? And he's about 30 seconds, and he literally just spider monkeys him. Just wraps him up, chokes him out, and every person just chokes him out or taps him out, and then he gets in the car and he's like, I'm a fucking bitch. Yeah. It's just that immediate realization. He's just like,
he started training that, didn't he?
Yeah, it's just all this muscle is useless.
Who's the guy that owns Zoo Culture Gym in America? Yeah.
I'm 265, bro.
Remember when he sat talking? Remember he sat talking to Nate Diaz, and he goes,
I know,
and he goes,
come on now.
He goes,
I'm 265.
He goes, I'm 265. I could beat you.
You're a podcaster,
and Nate just goes, and he's like, dude, you're a podcaster. He's like, I would fuck you up.
Yeah.
Because he kept saying, didn't he, that he could fuck up Mighty Mouse, and Mighty Mouse was like, oh yeah, I'll fucking do it.
But they're just like, okay, I'll do it. They're not worried at all because they've done it a million times.
Remember that video of Paddy where he's having beef with someone from another gym, and he literally said right, let's just fucking go until we go. Did he choke? He choked him out.
Yeah, that lad was good though.
Yeah. But they were just like, right, let's fuck it. Let's just.
Yeah.
Do you see the video of Paddy versus Marines?
Yes.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Who? Paddy versus all the Marines.
Oh yeah.
Just goes back to back to back to back to back with Marines, just taps them all out.
Wow.
And it's just like one after the other, and he's just dripping in sweat by the end of it. It's just like, that just goes to show how fucking... Well, the last fight, well, we haven't talked about that UFC... Well, did we talk about that UFC? No, we haven't even talked about that UFC card.
No, we just texted each other when I was on holiday crying.
Old fucking McGregor fucked himself. But like, that Paddy, that submission, they were like... He was like... Yeah, he was like... Was it like a
it was
a
darts in
something into
darts into
like,
a Peruvian necktie,
and
they
like,
started calling it pad thai.
Yeah. But he was like, I've never done that before. He's just like, I'm not. He was like, I haven't drilled that. He just like got caught up in two different ones and was just like, fuck it.
Like genuine question, because obviously I know we like MMA and stuff like that. Where does Paddy go now? Because I can't see that he's going to fight Justin again. So what's next for him to then go? I would love to fucking see Paddy be champion. I think he'd be great for the sport, and I think, you know, he's fucking class.
Like, funny.
He is.
Fight Celia.
I don't.
Beef anyway, didn't they, when Paddy first came on?
I reckon if Sarukian wins, he'll fight Sarukian.
Is that how you say his name? It begins with a T, doesn't it?
Armin Sarukian.
Yeah, I can never. That's not how I.
His dad's like a mafia boss, isn't he?
He's like billionaire, and he also
Yeah, like they always say, like, how have you got so much money? And he just like, sort of shrugs his shoulders. Like, my dad. Yeah, dad's got loads of money, like, and he's in his diet as well, mate. He eats like shit, and he just because he did. Is it Raf, the wrestling one?
Yeah,
he did it against Colby Covington and lost.
He did it against that Giorgio Polo, the take me down, get $1,000 guy, didn't he?
Do you see Dylan Dennis do Hamzat?
Yeah,
do you see that one?
Fastest pin ever in RAF history.
Choked him out and then nearly got filled in by it. Why is it whenever Dylan Dennis goes anywhere, he gets fucked up by fucking everyone?
He is a fucking bender, though, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
It's like when he like first started with McGregor, it was like him, Lobov, and McGregor back in the day, and they were like the three. Obviously, McGregor fulfilled his potential, but Lobov was just basically like hands down, fuck it, I'm going to stop everything with my head, and then I'm just going to throw haymakers. And then Dylan was always deemed to be like, oh, he's going to be the next big thing. And he just never did anything. Who did he fought? Like Jake Paul or something like that?
Yeah.
Didn't he lose to like one of the Paul brothers or something, Logan?
Oh, he fought Logan Paul in a boxing match,
Lost
and then took him down and fucking tried to wrestle him.
Yeah, tried to choke him out.
Yeah.
He was a good, like, a very, 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 very high level jiu-jitsu like player, but like he fought like Gordon Ryan and Craig Jones and all, like didn't beat them.
No.
So he's like, he is up there, but he was never like the best in the world.
Yeah, that whole era of McGregor's. There was another guy who I follow on Instagram as well, Lee Hammond, I think his name is, Irish Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. He was really good. I think he's a coach now. But it was like that whole setup coming out of McGregor's like hype. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna fucking take over, and they're just like Lobov. What the fuck's Lobov did like bare knuckle against? Didn't he against Malignaggi or something like that? He fought bare knuckle against Malignaggi, and then he got slapped by Khabib, and then it all kicked off, didn't it?
Have you seen who's fighting at the next BKFC event?
Oh yeah, that's huge. Romero and Darren Till.
Yeah. 3-minute standoff.
Romero. That's the only guy I know. Like
fucking old.
I'm so out of this conversation, to be honest. I don't have a clue. But I remember Romero because he's some old stiff boy. He's still
The
just.
funniest thing is when Till announced that he was going to go to BKFC, they kept saying like, who would you fight? And he's like, I'll fight anyone apart from Yoel Romero. And it just kept going on. He was like, I'm not fighting Yoel Romero. Like, he's the scariest man ever. And the next minute, they're just locked eyes. Like, didn't blink.
Yeah. But that Yoel Romero is like a genetic freak. Have you seen all that shit?
Yeah.
It was like his fucking cheekbone healed back in like record time. Before like, it was something like the doctor diagnosed him with it, and then by the time they had scans, it had already like fucking healed or some bullshit.
Yeah, he's got he's like fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, they were like,
Or he's got some good peptides. Yeah,
he's got the old Cuban fucking.
Yeah, the
peptides.
Wolverine peptide. Yeah.
Have you seen that video? Speaking of McGregor, seen the one where Eddie Alvarez is fighting Chad Mendes, and Eddie Alvarez is getting a little bit pieced up, and you could see McGregor's obviously fucking coked out of his nut, going, throw the uppercut.
Yeah.
And Chad Mendes steps forward, and fucking Eddie Alvarez just goes, whack, and then he points at McGregor like, cheers, mate.
Yeah, that is
class.
We had Wayne on, didn't we? And we were talking about that, where it was like your coach in that fighting experience is basically like dictating everything to you, being like, throw the left. Oh, Tom's gone.
He's had enough.
He's like, throw the left, throw the right, do whatever. But there was one of, who was it? It's like Khabib, I think it is. Khabib. Nice, Tom. It's like Khabib's in the corner. I think it might be like Islam or something like that's fighting. And clearly whoever's like Islam is fighting, they've got like proper beef with. And you have like Khabib, a coach, and this guy, and the guy's just going, kill him! Kill him! And it's just like, Khabib's like, shush, like, stop, stop. And then he's just like, every time he gets, like, punches him or something, he's like, yeah, kill him! He's like, just calm the fuck down.
You ever seen that famous video where the guy is it a yellow shirt and he shouts at him and he goes, yeah, rip his dick off, twist his dick.
Mike Perry had his missus corner him for one of the UFC fights.
Yeah.
She was like, get him, baby, yeah! Like, that was the only contributing advice she had.
Can you remember when he fought at the Apex? And he asked for the Halo theme tune, and Beyonce come on singing Halo, and he's like, "Dude, this is the wrong song."
It was the Breaking Benjamin song that he wanted. Yeah, that was a fucking banger, to be fair.
But he came out like singing it though, didn't he? And he was just like, fuck it, absolutely loving it by the end of the day.
Because obviously I was texting you when I was on holiday trying to get the live feed for the UFC. I couldn't get it, so I'm texting Mac going, what the fuck's going on? And he texts me, he goes, it's over, bro. And I said, what do you mean it's fucking over? You literally just told me it started. And he's like, the knee's gone. I was like, whose knee?
Yeah, that's one meant to be, was it? It was just
Jesus.
Bullshit, I think that's one of the most, like, I've watched, like, your favourite fighters lose and stuff like that, or your favourite football team lose or whatever like that. But like, I wasn't even sad. I just felt no emotion. Yeah. Like, it was just like, watching him come to the ring, it was totally different. And I was already a bit like, this just doesn't seem
off.
Right. He says that he was just being really calm and collected. But there was no, like, arrogance. There was no, like, even the Billy strut looked forced. It looked like he was like, oh, I've got to do this now because the fans will like it. And then as soon as he threw the first kick, everyone was like, oh, he slipped. And you know when you just, like, obviously we're in a profession of, like, gym. You know when you, like, I've seen people's knees go. I've seen, like, I know the injury. I know the re-fucking-hab. I know, like, as soon as he did it, I watched his knee collapse. I just went, as soon as he threw the first kick, I just went, it's done. and he carried on. And I was like, you cannot fight on one leg when you just kicked in the first 8 seconds of the fight. You're not doing 3 rounds on one leg. But, like, it was like, did you watch the first Max fight when he done his knee in?
Yeah.
And have you heard what Max said?
Yeah, but he's like trying to fight.
Like, he tried to throw a kick, landed on Max, and like let out this massive scream. And Max was like on the bottom, and Conor was on top. And he was just like, you okay, bro? And he was like, yeah, keep fighting. And they just carried on fighting. But his knee had blown out, and he was just led on top of him, just like still fighting him. But he was just like, as soon as I saw that, as soon as it finished, I was just like, what? I watched him lose against Diaz for the first time, and I was like genuinely like, oh my God, I'm devastated here. He lost that, and I was just like,
mate, when he lost to Khabib, I remember sitting there thinking, your aura of like your brand, like it's just like Khabib fucked you up, like, and he, you know, like when you watch a fight and like people fight, they fuck each other up, and then it's like that. Like, if Herb Dean wasn't there, or if that was like, Khabib would just kept going until he killed him. Yeah. He would have just, he would have ripped the fuck out of him, and you just think like that straight up, like that would humble anyone. But I think McGregor, for everything that had gone on, was like, fuck. Like, there's a Netflix documentary where he's not taking it seriously and stuff like that. Like, why would you not take that seriously? The bloke's a fucking mauler. Like, he just wants to cave your head in.
But also though, like, if you watch Khabib's old footage of his striking, like there's literal memes about his striking where he's like throwing punches or like he jumping knees someone or like roundhouse kick someone, and it's like so far away from them, and you just watch it and go, he dropped McGregor.
Mate, he cracked him as well.
He fucking hit him with a big right hand, dropped him to his knee, And I remember seeing that. As soon as I was like, yeah, McGregor's going to spark him. He's going to knock him out. He's going to do this. As soon as I saw Khabib drop him, I was like, uh-oh. Fuck. If he can drop him as well as wrestle him, we're fucked here, lads.
I don't know if you see, because obviously all the fighters now, they all stream or they do they're watching the pay-per-view and stuff like that. Obviously, have you seen the one with Tom Aspinall? And then McGregor lands off the Max Holloway fight and his knee goes, and he goes, guaranteed, Dr. Joe Rogan will diagnose this. And then Joe Rogan goes, yeah, I think it's his ACL. And he goes, oh, X-ray eyes.
Yeah, they are fucking... Him and DC, like, I love them too, but they're like, after the fight, they were just going in on what it could potentially be. And it's like, lads, he's just done it. Yeah. Like, he's let him have, like, 2 minutes to go fucking get it seen to, lads.
Yeah,
like,
fuck me.
Question for you all then. What's the best fight you've ever seen?
Robbie Lawler, McDonald 2.
Oh, yeah, when they're just fucking...
When Robbie's lips hanging off and he's like, yeah!
Yeah, boxing as well. Boxing and UFC.
Boxing, I can't comment on because I haven't watched enough live, like, pay-per-view boxing. Obviously, I've watched a lot more UFC, MMA and stuff like that. But, yeah, that Robbie Lawler... McDonald fight was something fucking
Well, it's like the most iconic UFC, like the clip of in between rounds, and it's like Robbie's face, and then goes across, and he's just like spits on the floor, and it's just blood. Yeah. His nose is sideways. Robbie's lips like up next to his fucking nose.
It's like split there, and he's like, yeah.
He like spits and like sprays blood, and you're just like,
it's hard to argue with that one, isn't it? Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner.
Yes.
Or Kelvin Gastelum, Israel Adesanya.
Oh,
that was a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
When he says, I'm prepared to die.
Yeah.
Before he goes back in.
One of the best ones I've seen was Mark Hunt versus the big Brazilian with the fucking massive head.
Oh,
and they do 5 rounds of literal just beating. And they literally, if you watch that fight, every round, Joe Rogan's just going, oh, he's dropped him. Oh, he's dropped him. Oh, he's dropped him. He's out on his feet. And he's just like, every round, just like, Mark's down, and he's back up. Oh, Bigfoot's down, and he's back up.
Have you seen that meme where it's like you're watching a boring fight and you go to the toilet and then it goes, all you see is Joe Rogan. Oh! And you're like...
And it's like after the fight, they're like hugging each other and they're just leaning on each other. And it's just like, I can't imagine like Mark Hunt
fucked you up.
Yeah, throwing everything he's got at you. You've walked through it. You've tried to hit him with everything. And after the fight, you're both still standing there. It's like, fucking hell, boys. Like, what the fuck do I do?
Remember when Dan Hooker fought fucking Poirier and he just fucking battered him, and then he
lockdown.
Yeah,
and he was like crack,
and he couldn't even, like they had to take him, like he was just on the stretcher. He was just fucked, wasn't he?
Hooker's got his own fight league. That's funny as fuck. And they just like, have you seen that? Dan Hooker in New Zealand. He's loose as fuck though. That's nuts. It's like he basically says, like, he puts it on his Instagram story and goes, right, everyone meet at this park. And we're going to do fitness drills, and whoever wants it the most stays, and then we fight for like 25 grand. And they just literally go like 1v1. They try and put a match up together, put gloves on, and it's like 1 minute round, isn't it? It's like 1 minute of just, right, you're fighting for 25 grand, let's have it. And they're just fucking hitting lumps out of each other, and then at the end they just have like, they basically go off like crowd noise. It's like, who did it won?
Oh wow.
Yeah! It's like, yeah, I won 25. Or you get your fucking head kicked in.
Go on with that then.
What about you, Tom?
Oh, mate, I'm not going to lie to you, lads. This last, like, 30 minutes, I've been like, yeah. Fighting. I mean, honestly, right, it's one of those
What's
things...
your favourite High Rocks, Tom?
Well, actually, no. I mean, I kind of lost, like, interest after, like, the McGregor era of it all.
That's Ireland.
Of it all. So, like, I mean, I was like, watching it, all the stuff. I even watched the Floyd Mayweather-McGregor fight and all that, and I was really, like, into it a lot more back then. But I'm well out of the game now, lads. Like,
boxing-wise, I reckon one of my favourite fights that I've watched was Calzaghe versus Roy Jones Jr.
Oh.
Because that was a fucking mental fight. Because he got dropped in the first round, and Calzaghe got dropped in Cardiff against Roy Jones, and everyone went, oh my God, he's going to lose his unbeaten streak in Cardiff against Roy Jones. And then he literally, for 11 rounds, just peppered him. And like in between rounds, Roy Jones was sat there and the camera would go on him, and he'd be like, his coach would be like, plastering him with like cuts and stuff. And every time he was like, you okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to do him in this round. I'm going to do him in this round. And then he would just stand up, get beat the fuck out of, sit back down. He was like, no, this round, I'm going to do him. And it was like every round, Calzaghe would just throw like 1,000 punches. It was just like, just phenomenal.
Do you think that the AJ Fury fight?
Bullshit.
I think it's just.
You think it's not going to happen?
No,
I think it's going to happen, but I think it's just so. It's typical boxing where it's left too long.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
it's the Mayweather Pacquiao.
Exactly, perfect example.
Yeah.
It's just, and also he's like fucking Fury. You can tell he's just not. He don't want to do it anymore.
He just wants a paycheck.
4 years ago it would have been great. Now everyone's just like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, you got fucking Fury doing his Netflix series.
Didn't he just have a fight in Thailand or something?
Yeah, what was that all about?
That was meant to be a warm-up for the Joshua one, but no one, I didn't realise he was fighting. I knew he was fighting, but I didn't realise it. I literally refreshed my phone on Instagram and it just come up, Fury wins. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's fought.
Fought some bloke I'd never seen in my life.
He fought, I think it's him, or is it Joshua? One of them fought a guy that fought 2 people in a cage. And it was like, this is the guy that you're saying that is your comeback fight. And it was like, he's literally just a fucking prize fighter. But then even Joshua got dropped.
Mate,
Joshua
when
got
I saw that, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
He was never the same after that Mexican lad.
Andy Ruiz,
that.
I don't like Josh. I've never really liked Joshua, but watching that fight was the best fucking, the odds on him getting knocked out by Andy Ruiz was horrendous. And then for the tubby guy to beat the Adonis,
I know,
the biggest fucking fight of his life, I was like, this is the best story of all time.
That'd be like me sparking out Brock Lesnar.
Just that fight. I think Joshua's just had too many personalities for me. He flip-flops too much.
Well, Joshua is not a charismatic bloke.
No.
I've always said this. He should have just stuck to his guns. He's just a phenom, built like a brick shithouse, good at knocking blokes out when he was building up. Should have stuck to that. Simple. Don't have to be this. He's trying to be like Conor McGregor or Tyson Fury of it. It's not him. But it's just so forced. Just stick to what you're good at, you know.
Well, he went through a stage where he was he had that one trainer for ages. He was just sparking people out, and every time he fought someone, he was just like, yeah, I'm going to fucking fill you in. And then he just went in.
That was it.
And he was like, oh, great. And then
I like that.
He lost to Andy Ruiz. And then he came back to Andy Ruiz. He was loads lighter. And he just tried to box him and stay on the back foot and stay away from him. And as soon as he did that, I was like, you've totally changed your whole thing just because of one loss. And then all of a sudden he was like, oh, I'm going to be this heavy. And I'm going to try and spark him out. Or I'm going to be this light. And he just changed trainers so many times. But then also, his attitude towards it. Me and Kyle, shout out Kyle, we always used to take the piss because he would be like, every fight, it would be like Joshua Bingo. He would win a fight and he'd be like, oh, I'm still learning. Heavyweight champion of the world. And he's like, I'm still a student of the game, still learning. It's like, just say you're the fucking hardest bloke on the planet. I don't want my heavyweight champion of the world to be like, you know. I want him to say, I'm the
dog's bollocks.
I'm going to fill you in, mate. But then he fought, obviously, Usyk. And then he was throwing the belts out the ring, and he was throwing his top, and he was just like, "What are you doing?"
Usyk is a freak, and
he is something else. Yeah,
he is a freak of nature. That bloke.
Yeah.
Just when you actually write down his accomplishments on paper, it's mental.
Yeah.
Well, how many amateur fights he had? 250 or something like that.
Yeah, something stupid.
And then
it was him and Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko.
Oh yeah, the other. Yeah.
He was a fucking. I've never seen anyone fight.
Well, you've just reminded. Sorry, Chase. That I have thought of some fights that I thought were brilliant. Is Triple G and Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, that was. He should have won the first fight.
Yeah, I know.
Triple G.
That's when I was really interested. I loved Triple G.
Triple G.
And he was just hammers for hands.
Yeah.
And then obviously remember when he slotted Canelo, but Canelo just went whoop, come back. That doesn't normally happen. And I was like.
There's a thing in that fight where they said this is the moment Canelo realised he was not going to knock him out, and even his coaches were saying it to him in the corner.
Yeah.
Canelo threw the biggest punch. Golovkin took it and then just
zero response.
forward.
Zero response.
You could see Canelo just go. Like, oh,
it's going to be a tough day at the office.
I'm in for a long day. And then,
He
was sat in the corner, and his coach was like, "Stop trying to knock him out! Like jab, move, jab." And it was just like,
imagine knowing that you've thrown one of your best like kicks, punches, whatever at someone, and they're just staring back at you like your brain must just go.
You watch it
fuck.
back. It's a huge overhand, isn't it? He's just come from literally he couldn't have hit it sweeter, and he took it. He was like, yeah, cheers.
All right,
nice one.
Question: best knockout UFC boxing for everything, not just
Canelo versus Amir Khan. Ooh. When Amir Khan was winning the fight, and Canelo threw the fucking most horrendous right up, and Amir Khan was already throwing one. And it hits him, and it's like an off switch. It just goes, and he like throws himself down to the canvas, and you're just like, there's levels of out. You know what I mean? Like you can be knocked out, but he's like dead.
There's knocked out, and then there's corpse.
Yeah. There's nothing's happening in that body right there. No. Until he wakes up, he won't realise what the fuck's just happened to him.
When it comes to, like, again, lads, I'm so out of the games. This is the one thing that came to my head, though. Like, literally, I guarantee every single one of you seen that video. It's like UFC 1, where it's they literally had, like, the Street Fighter versus, like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu lad.
Is he in the crucifix?
And he gets him, and he gets him here, and he's just going, boom, boom, boom. That guy's dead.
Mate.
And he's just taking, where's the coach in that one? Like, I remember that is, like, it's a flimsy corpse at that point.
Yeah.
Like, that was
you can see his head, like, bouncing. He's
just got clean, he's nothing he could do about it, and he's just absolutely getting
I'd say one of the UFC ones has got to be in Garnu when he uppercuts fucking Overeem, and literally his head like bends back and touches his ass cheeks. He's so folded, and he just drops, and then like Garnu's just like, yeah, whatever, mate. Like,
I was going to say that one. Who's the guy who he caught his foot and he like spinning back kicked him out?
He catch him and then throws.
Joaquin Buckley.
Sorry?
Was it?
Yeah.
Buckley.
Over and over and over I saw that. And you've seen it so much now, you're almost like, yeah, whatever. But when that happened, you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? Cool.
I was just going to say, again, I can't remember his name, but he's an up-and-coming at the time, like English boxer, English UFC fighter. He used to do all the dramatics, he acted like a snake, he did all that. And then it was the flying knee kick.
He caves his head in.
And he caves his head in.
Oh, MVP.
And he throws, MVP, and he throws like the Pokeball at
Yes.
Another one.
That's disgusting.
His head's gone, isn't it?
The other one that wasn't a knockout was Anthony Pettis when he run up the cage, jumped off and kicked him in the side of the head. That is like what's the film?
Never Back Down.
It's like if you wrote that in a movie, you'd be like, oh fuck off, mate. Like he wouldn't do that, but he literally fucking folded.
I tell you another one where it's folded, and it was in the females. Just remember when Thug Rose fucking kicked Wei Lee in the head, and she literally, it was like someone fucking just turned her off. She just went.
Benson Henderson did that after as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
The, like super kick off the wall.
Yeah.
Am I misremembering this? But it was in Pride. It was Crow Cop head kicked Mark Hunt. Did that happen, or have I made this up? Because I can just see him flatlining him.
Crow Cop had that fucking incredible kick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right foot hospital, left foot cemetery.
Because
Brendan Schaub kicked Crow Cop and knocked him out.
Brendan Schaub knocked out Crow Cop, didn't he? Because Crow Cop fucking broke his nose in the round before, and he was saying to his coach, like, I can't breathe, and he just fucking knocked him out. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, it's the one of, in that era of those guys, where it's Rampage, where he fucking Batista bombs.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, that one! Yeah, that is insane. Yeah. Flipping right.
Actually ruins him.
Oh my God.
That era was you could kick people in the head.
Yes.
Like you could stop. But there was the Crow Cop versus Vanderlei Silva. There's like the clip of them doing the face off, and it's like,
oh yeah,
like actual killer.
Yeah.
Versus
killer.
Yeah. Like the axe murderer, and they were like, this is the first face off that the guy opposite Vanderlei isn't scared. Because the guy's in like the Croatian fucking SWAT team or whatever.
Yeah.
That guy's literally killed people. That guy could potentially kill people.
Yeah.
Unfazed. Like they're like when you think about it, like there's been some disgusting knockouts in But like submission-wise, one of the other ones is Jones when he just lets go of him.
Yeah,
Chokes him up against the cage, and he's just like, yeah, fuck you, mate. Like, that's it.
Yeah, Jones is
bad.
Jones is a bad man.
He's a scary man. He is a scary man.
There's all the stuff of like all the clips of like who's it? Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
When he goes like, there's only a few people that he's ever been kind of like a bit weary of or a bit afraid of, and he's like, when they enter a room, you just switch it off. And he was like, I was in a nightclub at some point, and someone fucking whacked him on the back, and he turned around as if to be like, what the fuck's that for? He turned around, it was John Jones. He just turned around and just went, oh, hi, John.
Hi, buddy.
And apparently, I think he did it with Mike Tyson as well. That like Tyson said something to him or like grabbed him, and he was like willing to turn around and throw, and he was just like, oh, fuck.
Tyson.
Mate, Mike Tyson in his prime.
Yeah.
That's a scary dude, man.
Yeah. The training.
Imagine being across the ring from him. Or like Brock Lesnar. Or fucking... Imagine being across the cage from Ngannou. Knowing. One wrong move, one wrong step, your head's coming off. Like,
Who would you rather be in a ring with then? Brock Lesnar or Mike Tyson? Prime for prime.
In what?
Probably Brock Lesnar. Mike Tyson has that aura.
So if you're in this room now, you've got the space of this room, and
this room.
This room.
Oh,
so you've got
right.
this room.
I'd run around one.
Have you seen how fast Brock Lesnar is?
you haven't got kettlebells in your hand running around with your fucking top off, mate.
Yeah, it's like, who would you rather? Brock Lesnar. Who would you think you would last longest against? Brock Lesnar or Mike Tyson in their prime?
I think
Mike Tyson?
Nah, I think Brock Lesnar.
Fuck that.
What the fuck
mate.
would you do against Brock Lesnar? You could.
I could just
Cry. That's what I'd fucking do.
You could at least try.
I would. The thing is, right. I'm stood over there, Brock's there, right? I know by the time I've done 4 paces, that motherfucker's done 12. Yeah. He is lightning fast. Yeah. But if I can get away from him for a split second, I'm lasting longer. Because as soon as Tyson gets within range of me, he's taking my teeth out.
It's death.
He is caving my face in that I look like a deflated football.
Instant death. You just
They
kill
both
me.
kill you is the end of it.
Yeah. I think Brock would have me in 35 seconds, but I think Tyson would have me in 15. I think I'm dead either way.
I think you're giving yourself way too much credit.
Yeah. 15 seconds actually.
I reckon by the time Mike could be there in about 5.
True.
Brock could be there in probably about
6.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
As soon as he'd probably do you in about 10. He'd probably do me in about 10.
Yeah, true, actually.
And Mike would, I think I'd just submit anyway.
I don't think...
As soon as I saw him, I'd be like...
Mate, the only thing I'd be trying to goosey... I'd be doing goosing. Just trying to get the steps in.
That would be... Oh, mate. It would be like, you know, what do they say about black bears and brown bears, where it's like...
And then it's the polar bear in it.
If with Brock, I would just be like...
Yeah. You know, like you used to be on a trampoline as a kid and you just go into an egg. Just try and survive, not crack the egg. Literally, like, I'm coughing up blood, like.
Fully padded up. I'm talking like body pads, everything. How long do you reckon you could take fucking punches off Tyson before you had to quit? Fully padded up, head guards a lot. He can't punch you directly in the face. But you can, but like
5 seconds.
As soon once the first one lands, and then he's about to throw a second one, I'm already down.
I'm curling up.
I'm down. If he hit me with the first, a left hook, and then he was coming with a right, I'd be on the floor.
I am going full Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking.
I'd be on the floor before he threw the right hand. It wouldn't even be a fucking.
Oh,
shit. The one thing that gets me about fucking like MMA and stuff like that is when people take leg kicks.
Oh.
One, taking a leg kick there, like, if you gave me a dead leg now, I'd be in fucking agony, right?
Just imagine.
But then you see them when their whole body weight goes into it, and you hear them go, and they're like, yeah, all right, well done, mate. But then when they start checking it, and they go shin to shin, fuck that.
Oh, yeah, that's disgusting.
Black leg after fighting Aldo.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got the fucking braids and even that, and he's just getting fucking kicked fuck out of. Yeah. But it's like the worst ones for it are the Muay Thai boys. When it's just like literally the whole fight, all I'm doing is kicking you in the shin, kicking you in the leg, and you literally go to put your foot down on the floor and you just collapse.
Mate, it's when when they just front kick you in the face. They just come through your guard like, fuck off.
Well, there's like nerves. There's nerves in your shin or your ankle which can literally just switch off your leg, and you see people, they get
Foot
kicked
drop.
and they just go.
You ever caught your shin on the end of a table, mate? It shuts you down.
You ever stubbed your toe, mate? Fucking hell. Yeah. I saw something the other day. Someone got front kicked and their foot went in their mouth.
Oh, remember the slow mo? Remember the slow mo of what's his name? Kicking Tony Ferguson. He's like goes.
Chandler, wasn't it? Was it Chandler?
Yeah, Mark Chandler. Yeah.
Fucking filled him in. Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh God.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You gotta love it, I suppose.
I wouldn't last more than fucking 4 seconds. I don't think.
How long do you reckon you'd last if you had the room and you could take one at take?
How long can you last?
Right, you and Sam. Right, let me finish the sentence before this gets fucking.
Wait.
Pause. Right, you and Sam in this room. Brock Lesnar, how long you lasting? Both of you fucking.
Mate, I love you, but I'd feed you to the lion.
What was that? What was that clip the other day? Like when it was just a joking fight with Eddie Hall and these two lads, some YouTubers, and one's getting stuck into Eddie Hall. I sent the video to you, and the other one's just standing back, like going around.
He's got
just the back of the head and runs off again. Just feed him to the lines, like
I'd have to hit him with a chair. Yeah. I'd hit him with something. I wouldn't hit him with anything I've got. I'd hit him with something though.
I would be swinging that fucking 20-kilo bar like a bat.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Momentum.
It'd be cool if we actually had Brock Lesnar on standby for this. Just walk in now and we can.
His fucking theme music goes on. I'd shit my pants.
I'd be straight out the fire exit. Like podcast done.
Imagine you just turn around, you're just there rocking like that.
Is this when we just suddenly hear the music now?
He just walks around that corner. If he walked around that corner now,
I've
seen him. I'd be up there somewhere, I think. I reckon I could box jump up there if Brock Lesnar came in.
I would sacrifice myself because because you've got kids. I'd sacrifice myself so you guys could get the fuck out of here. It's like, right, I'll go for it.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we should talk about weightlifting at some point. Any weightlifting news? Anything that you want to talk about?
Well, Commonwealth Games was fucking class,
Fucking from the high rocks.
Yeah, well, you want to speak the high rocks
fucking
guy?
hybrid rock star in the corner there.
Not really.
Commonwealth Games was class.
was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Emily Campbell, that was good.
Mate, that was fucking epic.
Yeah.
I think, Wales, GB and all that, like, fucking class. They've got class lifters, haven't they? It's like...
Murray got a third, didn't he? Bronze?
Yep.
Murray got bronze.
Andy Griffiths.
Andy Griffiths, yeah. Yeah, girls did well for Wales.
Mate, it was good. I think, it was good. There's a few memes of Gaz, where it's in the one where he walks out and he's like looking like that. That's fucking class.
Has weightlifting lost its? I don't know.
Has
weightlifting lost its
pizzazz? Boys, I can't lie.
No, I mean in general, right? So in general, do you think weightlifting is the same as it was?
No. Because when you started it, like you were watching Lou Young and everyone on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I fucking clock off, obviously. And it was mega. It was the same as CrossFit, and all
exactly.
Heroes at the end, like this is awesome. Mohammed Ehab was just fucking firing himself under the bar, and it doesn't feel the same anymore.
I think I mean, you guys have all experienced it from when you trained at Willpower, like that level of gym and that like intensity of training partners, people training together and stuff like that. I think that's died off because a lot of people now don't have the time and they're not willing to all come in at one time. Like, a lot of people have got jobs or they traveled or whatever. And I think that has killed the momentum. Like, how many people now do you see when they post their lifting that are with another 10, 15 people? It's always like one or two people, or like they're training late at night because of their shift work, or they're in JD or Pure or whatever. Like, I think that era of weightlifting has dropped a lot. And I think that's a lot for a lot of gyms now. Like, nobody, for some reason, we live in a world where everyone's contactable, everyone's fucking, you can message someone and be in contact with them within 20 seconds, but yet no one's got any time to
do anything.
Everyone's
so busy. They do it. They just do other sports. Like there's a jiu-jitsu gym next to our gym in Mamilad. And there's lads training in the morning at 10 a.m. and then they might be in there at like 1 o'clock doing a bit. And you see them pull up in the car again at 6 p.m. at night. And I'm like, how the fuck are you training 3 times a day, every day?
But like, you see a lot of people now, like I know people that like do not like weightlifting, but just generic training and stuff like that. But you see them they're in like JD gym at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Because they've got to get it in, otherwise they don't get it in. Like you training at 5 a.m, like that's mental. I couldn't think of anything worse. But you've got to do it. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't imagine being absolutely off my nut on caffeine at 5 a.m. trying to think about snatching. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
lifting heavy. Yeah.
I definitely think weightlifting has changed.
That's the thing. If I was a weightlifter, I couldn't do that in the morning. I can go in and sit on some machines and do some bodybuilding, but I couldn't warm up for snatches and do anything worthwhile at that sort of time just because my body wouldn't let me.
As a coach of weightlifting, obviously you've been coaching a lot longer than I have, but have you noticed a difference in people's like attitude towards weightlifting?
So I think one of the biggest factors of the weightlifting change is the viewing, the people you're viewing on the internet for weightlifting. So like, obviously everyone watches the Elite, and we all watch the Elite. We all still watch the Elite or whatever, and we all have our kind of favourite weightlifters. But then there was also like more relatable weightlifters. So there was always like a Zach Tallender, a Clarence Kennedy, who were like, just like, they're above you, but they're not quite elite. But they're more of like the honest weightlifter who, like, Zach would post a video of him like getting buried by a clean, get up, still jerk it, raw emotion, didn't give a fuck if it pressed out, like proper just grit and determination. And then you would go to the gym and be like, I want to fucking do that. Whereas like, same with Clarence. Clarence was a freak, incredible weightlifter, but it was like, oh, he's just clean 200 kilos, but he's got fucking buried by it. He's ground it out, he's jerked it. It doesn't matter if he's taken a fucking step off the platform. Like, no one give a fuck. It was just like, that's sick. Same with like Dozer. Like Dozer, I think Dozer's gone more commercial now because of the fame of it. But it's like now that era is gone, and now we're replaced with the era of like perfection, where it's like, if it doesn't look good, or if it isn't from a certain angle, or if the video isn't edited with 4 different fucking cameras and the lighting and the B-roll in between of you putting the plates on, you never fucking you like I'll watch stuff on Instagram, and like I've done it myself. Like I've had to do it myself to keep the attention of people watching my weightlifting, and I've just got so fucking bored of it, I've stopped. But it's like, you watch someone weightlifting now, and there's a minute-long video, and you only see 2 lifts, because the rest of it is them walking up to the bar, playing around with clips, like a slide on,
make
a
it
different camera angle,
putting their fucking thumb tape on in fucking slow-mo.
It's like a zoomed-in thing of them sat on a plate, and it's them wrapping their thumbs, and you're like, when are they going to fucking lift this weight? And then all of a sudden you watch it once, and you go...
Do you remember, like, to go always back to California Strength, all right?
Yeah.
When it was just like, it was like edited with some shit editing system. It would be like...
here's Donnie. Here's Donnie. Here's
Donnie Shankle. But it wouldn't even... It'd be like... It'd say Donnie Shankle, and the only thing that would be on there would be like 190 clean, block clean or something like that. It would just say 190.
Yeah.
And then it'd show... not Shankle. John North. Another weight. And it was just a highlight reel.
But those videos now still hold up. Like, if you showed that to someone that was getting into weightlifting, they would watch that and go, fuck me, that's class. If you show people now, like, content that comes out, they go, oh, fucking hell. It's just that all the time. Like, it's just churned out. Like,
but, like, it goes to show, it's like, you could post a video, right, of, let's say, one of your best lifts. You could post your video of just your lift, and people will see it and go, yeah, sick. You post that same video of you editing it, different fucking angles, cool music, and everyone goes, oh, wow, that's amazing. It's the same fucking thing. But it's just like your attention span to what is actually happening. And that's where I think people are so in weightlifting now, they've just gone so left field, where it's like everything has to be perfect. You have to wear this fucking 400 quid shoes with the perfect leggings and singlet, and you have to wear all this, and then you have to have the perfect camera and the perfect lighting. And it's just like, for me, I wouldn't give a fuck if there was no music, I was on my own with second-hand weightlifting shoes that I've still got for fucking 4 years, and like, it's just me and the boys. That, I don't care if I miss a load of lifts, if I make a lift, like, it's just training, like weightlifting. But now I think everyone's got, like, I'm seeing it now a lot with people who come to me from that background. It's like they are so analytical over all of their lifting, yet they haven't been lifting long enough to be analytical over it. If that makes sense? Yeah. So you've got someone who's like 2 years into the sport and they're telling me that they're not extending enough, or their triple extension is off, or their foot, and you're like, you don't even know what triple extension fucking is. You're just watching that on Instagram of someone going, oh, you need this. And they're going, right, I now know what this is. And they're watching their video in fucking freeze frames. And you, like, half the time I just say to them, just snatch. We just do 20 of those lifts and then come back to me.
We would have all been there, obviously, or we're all coaches and stuff like that. But like, you know, when say you're coaching someone or you're training with someone that you coach and stuff like that, and then you know they're near their top end of their lifts. Like, you know, they're not far from what their current PB is, and they do the lift. It's not perfect, but they make the lift, and you go, fair fucking play. And they go, yeah, it's real ropey though, isn't it? It's, but mate,
it's
you're at your top
lift.
end. Yeah. You're at your top end. Like, embrace it. Like, because it doesn't feel textbook to them, they're like, oh, that was shit. Or like, you see people, they do like a jerk and they do a little step out. You go, you still made the lift. Like, you watch these people, like, you know, you look at the Commonwealth Games, loads of people running out, catching, like, they're at their max. Like,
but if they made it look perfect, though, what is the next thing that person's going to want to do?
Exactly.
You put more weight on and you go, oh, well, that was shit.
Yeah.
Someone squatted the other day, and it was like a hard working set, and they went, oh, yeah, but it felt quite bad, though. I leant forward a little bit on the last one. And I'm like, if it didn't look like that, we're not where we need to be. So we just put more weight on until it fucking looks like that. So, you can't...
If it's looking perfect, I don't think you're putting enough effort in, to be honest. And it's not your maximal lift.
No, and I also think what you touched on with like people watching stuff on social media, and I saw Speed put a post out the other day about mentality towards your training. Like, I know so many people, and I've done it, and I'll hold my hands up, I've done it before, but so many people will go, oh, I'm so shit at like jerks, or I'm so shit at deadlift. So that whenever they go to do a deadlift session or it's in their program, they instantly, their brain goes, I can't do that. And then it just becomes shit, and they're like, oh, I'm never getting better at this. And it's like, you have to stop, one, comparing yourself to whoever because you are not them, but two, stop telling yourself that you're shit at it. Like, tell yourself, right, okay, this is my weaker area, I'm going to try harder to get better at it. Like, do you know what I mean?
I got a quote for you about that. This difficulty will soon become proof of competency.
Oh, hello.
So when you, like, next time you're scared of doing something, or like, this is going to be shit, this is going to be shit. No, it's not going to be shit. Go and do it anyway, and then you've got more proof to refer back to of, well...
Yeah, it's evidence.
Yeah. So I'm not bad at it, and just do it again, and do it again, and do it again.
I think as well, like you said, like we live in a world where everything has to be perfect, whether that's body image, fucking how you edit your videos, your fucking, what your clothes you're wearing, like, all the way down to lifting and stuff like that. Like, people need to see people miss. You have to see people miss.
Well,
like,
this is the sorry, no, you finish. Yeah.
Like, I've had it where I've competed and I've bombed or I've done shit, and the first thing that comes to my head is, how can I tell people to do this to get better when I've just fucking bombed? But then I think they have to know that, because I know what that feeling's like. So I can help you, and you can see that it happens. Like, I'm not a fucking elite lifter, I'm just a guy that loves weightlifting and I compete. But I've bombed, I've done shit, I've fucking, fucked shit up, and people need to see that. And I hate people that hide the failed lifts. Like, just let us see it, man. Like, because that failed lift you might look at that failed lift and go, oh, okay, well, I see what they've done there. I'm going to make sure I don't do that. Like, people are so scared of that. Like, just...
Well, like, in weightlifting, you are 100% going to fail.
All the time.
Like, that's the whole point of the sport. If you're not failing, you're probably not pushing as hard as you could be.
No.
And it's a maximal sport, it's a strength sport. If you're not pushing, then you're not going to improve. And I think that's where a lot of the sport might have gone wrong, in the sense is that we have that perfectionism again, and we're just so constantly fixated on like, oh, I've got to make everything look perfect. And I think it's maybe because people want to have that better content and like, oh yeah, I have to make sure like I'm always looking good on the camera and stuff. And rather than actually lifting the sport, weightlifting is a sport of, it's an ugly sport in the sense that there's a lot of failure, it's a lot of hard work, there's a lot of gritting. And like you said, a really good point is I think a lot of people compare. And I think, like, you know, he's the same for you, comparison is the thief of joy. You're comparing, you're like, oh yeah, I did hit a max, but then I took a step, and then that guy didn't, and it's like, oh, I should be doing better, and then you're taking away from your actual achievement, like you've maxed out, you've achieved something there. Like, comparison's a big problem for everyone across the board, like, you know, you're taking away from what you're actually doing, and actually, if you stop comparing, stop thinking about what other people are thinking, and you just concentrate on your own game, fail, win, fail, win, fail, fail, and just keep on going. That's where the actual improvement is. Not by going like, fail, oh, I'm crap at this, oh, woe is me, oh, he did it better than I can, And this is the problem. We go into the self-defeatist mindset because of that comparison. It's just like, nah.
And like, people as well, like, you'll say to them, what do you want out of this? And they'll go, oh, I want to do this, this, and this. I want these goals. And you go, okay. So then you say to them, okay, well, did you do this as part of your program? You know, did you do it? How have you slept tonight? Oh, I was up last night watching fucking CrossFit Games till 4 a.m. All right, cool. Have you eaten? No. All right, well, we're supposed to be maxing out today. What do you do? Oh, yeah. And then they fail and they go, oh, I'm so fucking shit. It's like, no, the factors around it have made you get to this point. Like, too many people will like just go, oh, so-and-so's doing great. They've ate 10 PBs. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, so-and-so goes to bed at 6 o'clock at night and fucking wakes up at fucking 7. Do you know what I mean? Like,
good fucking sleep.
Sam's never had that level of sleep.
What is sleep?
So to answer your question, yes, there was a definite shift in people's attitude towards weightlifting. I think there's still weightlifters out there that have still got that grit and determination, but I find it very hard to watch weightlifting now. If I'm watching, if I click on a clip and I haven't seen the lift in the first 5 seconds, I'm clicking off. Like, if I've watched more camera angles than I have lifts, I'm not watching you again. Like, I just think I'm not buying into you. Like you watch someone, and without, like, they're never going to watch this, but the Italian weightlifting team, they fucking love an edit. And they love an edit for something that's really fucking pointless. Like, it'll be
a pull-up.
It'll be like the girls there are fucking phenomenal lifters, the boys there are fucking phenomenal lifters. But you'll see someone and it'll be like, boom, 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 edit, and you're like, fucking hell, what's going on? Yeah, oh, it's good. And then it's a 45 kilo snatch with 2 yellows on, and they're just warming up. And the whole fucking clip, you're like, someone's gonna fucking lift something massive here. Like, the music building, and it's to promote someone's thumb tape, and they've just muscle snatched 45 kilos. And you're like, I've just wasted 90 seconds of my life here just watching shit. Like, I'd much rather just see, oh, Pewee stepped up to the bar. Oh, he snatched 120. Happy days. Well done, Pewee. Done. Not Pewee fucking camera down here, camera up here.
Doing the Velcro on my fucking...
Yeah, like slow motion in, chalking his hands up. Like, that all has its place, but maybe I'm just...
In your own game.
Maybe I'm just an old fucking... boring.
But I think, like, you know, like they say, like, the younger generation, their attention span is fucking gone, and it is gone. Our attention span's not gone. Just get to the point. I just want to see, like, if fucking one of you lot posted a lift, show me that lift, like you said. Just show me the lift. Like,
doesn't have to be pretty.
No, don't give a fuck if you walked it out, stepped it out, if you fucking span around.
Also, though, there needs to be a bit of give and take with this. If you set your phone down to record you lifting, edit yourself walking out and back to the camera.
Mate! Thank you, Sam. That's I don't need to see you walk to the bar, breathe, and then go,
There was a running joke in our group chat of people that sent me videos, and someone still holds the record for 1:56 for one snatch. Minute 56. I downloaded it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And they were sat there talking to someone in the gym that I couldn't see. And I'm thinking, are they going to fucking little fast forwarded it? And then it was like,
that's a massive one.
And fucking back down.
Mate, I don't need you don't need to see a 45-second video for a 3-second snatch. Like, you know.
So shout out to everyone out there who edits their videos together and sends them to your coach in one go. Alex,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Just boom, 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 boom. Number 3 was good. Number 5 was bad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Also, I don't need to see every set. Like if I've given you hypothetical, I've given you 10 snatch singles and a 5x5 squat. I need to see 4 snatches, maybe the first one, middles, last one. I only see all 10.
Yeah.
Especially if all 10, the first 5 are the same weight. Just send.
I definitely don't need to see 25 squats.
No. Do you know what I mean?
Nothing else.
Show me the last set.
Just show me the last set. Show me you.
Show me the first one and the last one, and we'll go from there.
Yeah,
It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes, boys.
Yeah. It's a long one.
I fancy a donut.
Get some scranning.
I'll wrap him up.
Yeah, sick.
Go on, lads.
Try then, lads.
It's a bit of a farewell, yeah.
Yeah. Try for a bit. Yeah. May end up coming back to it at some point in the future. Maybe in a couple of years.
We'll have 15-year-old kids.
Pram.
We're back.
Yeah,
Pram, Charlie's like this.
Yeah. But otherwise, thank you, boys. For coming.
Well done, lads.
Boys.
Great stuff.
You lads.
See you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you do have small hands.
I do have some.
Take the strong hand.
Right, as always, guys, thank you so much for listening, and hopefully we will see you in the future.
You'll be back. You'll be back.
Cheers.
I'll be back.
Up in